evening, football fans. You're tuning in to ORN Media, streaming live on the internet. And tonight, our broadcast game will be the home team, the Liberty Center Tigers, entertaining in round 2 of the playoffs, the Western Reserve Rough Riders. Western Reserve is a school that's north of Mansfield, Ohio, about 40 or 50 miles north. They do play in the same league as the team we played last week. New London, duh. And in their league, and both teams are coming in tonight, Jim, at 5-2. They were 4-2 in their league, and they finished 4th. 3 teams tied for first place, and the Rough Riders were 4th. So Liberty Center finished 3rd in their league with 2 very tough losses that I hate to keep bringing up against 2 of our arch rivals, Wauseon and Archibald. You know, and we can always say the shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, in fact, Wauseon game. Let's just go right there, Jim. Wauseon game, you remember that well. We led 13-0 with a minute to go in the first half.
We did.
And all of a sudden, a turnover set them up on a short field. They go down and score with time running out on the clock. And then in the second half, a long touchdown, 70-yard touchdown toss.
Yes.
A turnover at the wrong time.
Yeah, and a penalty or two. Seemed to jump up right when we could least afford it.
Yeah. First game of the year, we were short 1 scrimmage. And, it's going to be tough on everybody. But for Liberty Center, we rely on our schemes, the
execution.
The execution, perfect, Eric. We rely on that. We're a team that gets better as the year goes on. So when you open up like that hurts us a lot. But
still a very good contest.
Right.
And Wauseon proved to be a really tough team.
And they're very deserving of every accolade and of everything they've got. They could have, should have, would have beaten Archibald when they had their head-to-head game.
Oh, they had them right down to the last, probably minute and a half.
Yep. 21. They trailed. They led 21-0.
Yep.
But as they got back in the game against Liberty, likewise did Archibald against them, and then a 2-point conversion on a trick play with less than a minute to go won the game. It was win or lose for Archibald. So they were a tough team.
Yes.
And then the next week, Liberty Center played Archibald, who everybody was hailing and perhaps still is as the best team in all of Northwest Ohio, and that's including a lot of schools.
Yeah, Spike, I got to throw in there that quarterback for Archibald, DJ Newman, his father was on a state championship Archibald team much earlier.
Wow, back in the 80s, I imagine.
Exactly.
Back when they were tough in the 80s. So there we go. We lose to them 42-35, 1 touchdown. We played with them the whole game. So,
but the Tigers did not fold up. No, sir. They righted the ship. Yep. And started a run of their own, which is culminated in several in a row here. Gets them to the second week in the playoffs.
Right. A lot of the credit has to go to the coaching staff who set everything up for Liberty Center. They keep it going. The integrity of the program for the last 100 years. And we go all the way back to some of the great names. Coach Minor Kirshner, who was a legend in his own time and carried on forever and a day. But all the great coaches, the great coaching staffs, but it takes a great group of kids every year, and the coaches know this. They teach, they lead them on. They coach more than football. They coach, integrity. They coach everything. Yeah, it's a big package.
And to that, Spike, I believe the Tigers have made the playoffs. It's either 19 or 20 times. And that's a big deal. We've marked that up as hard as any school in northwestern Ohio anywhere.
Right.
So the Tigers play excellent football, and then when it comes time for those playoff computer points and so forth, because we play such big schools,
right?
Several divisions larger than us in the all-important count of how many boys in the upper 4 grades and that sort of thing. So Tigers play the kind of schedule, and that's the NWOAL League. It prepares you for whatever's out there.
Yeah.
This is always an exciting time, Spike. We get to play another conference. And, we've read about it. Okay, well, who do they play? Well, we don't know. But different colors, they've come together here, and we're going to have it out right here in a football field.
That's right. Well, Liberty Center went on then. They had wins over Swanton, Bryan, Evergreen, Patrick Henry. And then last week, New London.
Yes.
So now we're getting right back into this is football weather. The chill is starting to hang around a little bit around the edges. The flag is furled out, and this is what they like to refer to in Archibald as the black hole, the pit. They say this is the toughest venue of anywhere in Northwest Ohio to play because of just everything about it, the surrounding, the trees, the fact that you seem like you're in a pit. And the close quarters, it's just a terrific thing to be able to be here and realize and to experience this great phenomena, I'll call it.
Yeah, and how about the way things rolled with this COVID-19 just making a mess out of schools as they finished last spring, and then as they look toward fall, yes, we can play, no, we can't play, yes, we can, whatever. And for the coaches to keep the program together and then for them to finally have a season. And here we are. This is the 8th game of the season, and it's just football weather. These small towns need to have their football, Spike.
Well, thank God for the governor and his decision in early August. It was getting down to the end. And they made the decision, hey, we're going to try it. And, boy, look what's happened. This has really been good.
And the kids are appreciative, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know that it almost got washed out. And, no, I think people are trying hard to respect the rules and social distancing and partying and that kind of thing. And we're healthy.
I have a bunch of 7th and 8th graders watching the game.
All right.
Say hi to Lily's gang out there.
Well, okay, in that case, hi to Lily's gang. And the 7th grade, the 8th grade, the freshmen, the reserves, what a terrific program. It all starts down there with on Sunday afternoons with youth football.
Yep.
And the guys that run that are really helping to develop future Liberty Center Tiger stars.
Oh, yeah, and Spike, every year there's a group of seniors that's got to move on. You don't get redshirted in high school ball, but there's always somebody ready to take their place.
Yep.
And that just sounds good all the way down to the elementary grades, and particularly as we move up.
He's home.
Yeah.
Another week.
So the band is out there kind of thumping around, and the clock says 6 minutes till kickoff. And what a nice-looking field here, Spike, at this point.
The field is as green as it's been for years. The Liberty Center Tigers are lined up down there across the front of the side of the long metal building behind the flag itself, and the wind blowing good tonight. We've got a full furling flag.
A little bit sad that we can't have a full crowd on both sides of the field. I mean, that's just how it is. It's pretty sparsely populated, but we know there's a good following on the radio and as we stream this game.
Yep.
So, we're all about Tiger football this time of year, and just grateful that the kids can play.
Yep. Again, we thank God and thank all the people above everything, all our leaders and everything in schools that have helped bring this season to, for those of you that cannot be here. All right now they're playing the alma mater of Liberty Center. Of course, Jim and I and Digger and everybody, grads there, and of course Mark the Captain Bly, he's a graduate of Libby High School in Toledo. But Mark and I have been teamed up for the last 15 years. Jim and I have been together for darn near a quarter of a century. And Digger Barnes, assistant coach with the cross-country squads. And long-time
Yeah.
cameraman and techie guy that takes care of.
New guy, Mr.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Austin Like, who graduated from Liberty, what, Austin, 15 years ago? Or was it 2?
I don't know, but that guy played some football. I
Yes,
do
he
recall
did.
that.
He suffered an injury and missed, what, basketball? Yeah, in his junior year.
Spike, the
Senior year. Oh,
introduction of Ken Barnes being part of the cross-country team. The girls, did win the NWOAL League today, and the boys finished a third. Okay, the girls are going to come in, or the coaches and what all, and that's a good thing, so stay tuned halftime here for that interview.
all right. So now we prepare for the national anthem. All right. There was the national anthem, and now the cheerleaders will raise their banner at midfield. We're going to go over the starting lineup for Liberty Center. Since Liberty won the toss, they deferred, so they'll start out on defense. On that defensive line, you've got at nose tackle, you've got Evan Kramer. You also have Riley Weaver, number 60, Owen Bach, 62. And you'll see Cole Colley will see a lot of action, number 55. Inside linebackers, number 24, Max Phillips. Number 57, Owen Johnson. And backed up by Matthew Orr, who will see a lot of playing time on the field.
Look at the sign.
Yeah, the sign. This before the Tigers start streaming through the goalpost. The sign, trick or treat, smell defeat. I love it. Beat Rough Riders. And here come those Liberty Center Tigers, those swashbuckling men in black. Pow! Boom! Bang! They blow through there, and they come through there about 60 strong, including the freshmen who have played well on a really good JV team and freshman teams this year. All right, to go on with those starting lineups for Liberty. The cornerbacks for Liberty Center will be number 10, Trey Patterson, number 2, Cam Crew, and number 48, Brecken Garrettson will see a lot of action out there. And your safeties for Liberty Center, number 17, Dylan Matthews, and number 3, Owen Long. Now on the offensive side for Liberty Center, your center, Kramer, number 51. Left guard, number 57, Owen Johnson. Number 62 at tackle, Owen Box. And the tight end, number 18, Evan Conrad. Over on the right side, guard on the right, Zane Garber. And starting tonight in place of Evan Holgrave, who is homesick, we have number 55, Cole Colley. Whiteouts, Trey Patterson. And number 16, Riley Chappell will see a lot of action. You'll also see Foster and Weaver in that offensive lineup. Now the quarterback will be Cam Crew. At wingback, number 17, Dylan Matthews. At running back will be number 24, Max Phillips. That's Mr. Power, and at Mr. Speed at the other running back will be number 5, Carter
Kern.
Carter Kern. Boy, I do that a lot. My apologies to all the Kern family, and especially in the memory of Mr. Kit Kern, who I can guarantee to you is watching this game tonight. And backing them up at running back will be Brecken Garrettson. All right, we're just about ready for the kickoff. Asa Killam to handle the kickoff chores. Jim, what do you have? Do you remember the stats on Asa?
Asa Killam knocks her down to the opponent's 8-yard line for starting.
Yep, that's 14 yards better than our opponents this year. High, booming, end over end. That's going to come down at the 7-yard line. Returned up the right hash. Hit right at first and knocked down right there at the 20-yard line. Good solo tackle.
19, that is. That is, must be
number 9.
I don't know. What we got on him?
I'll bet it.
Oh, okay.
Riley
Chapa. He will field special teams, punt returns and kickoffs and that, but he can also certainly cover.
All right, here comes Western Reserve. They've got a double wide out to the wide side. Ball on the right hash. They fake the handoff. Roll left. Toss it out there. And it's incomplete. Dropped there at the 25-yard line. But, Jim, he wasn't going anywhere anyway.
It's
Tigers
true.
had a man right there behind him.
There was plenty of fill and also the ball just a little bit behind him.
Yep, you're right. All right, so without a huddle, they come back in the same set. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Double wide outs to the far side. And now wing package set to the left. They do run a sort of a wing tee, but it's with the quarterback out of the shotgun.
Oh, that ought to be a penalty there, yeah.
Yeah, the inside receiver spread out wide to the Western Reserve side. No, wait a minute. Now they're going to call it. He moved, but
yeah, he jumped over there, clearly.
But they've got the penalty going against Liberty Center, so a free 5-yard walk-off.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I don't know what that could be. What?
Huh.
Oh, we jumped the line. All right. Well, 2nd down and 5 now from their own 28-yard line. Wing package left, double wide out to the wide side. Now the quarterback getting another signal from the sideline. Now he'll reset the play clock at 3. They get the snap off. They give the handoff off the left side. Runs right into a Tiger. Bunch of bombs and thumbs.
Yeah.
And
Owen Johnson
blew him down. Owen Johnson given credit for the tackle, according to Jim.
Yep, he slid
and
through
the
there.
captain and Digger also spotting plays.
He fought off his block and just right there met him on the spot.
No gain on the play. The Tigers got out there and pursued well. 3rd down and 5 now, and out of the gun again. A wide out to either side, wing package right. Now they do. And blocked at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Somebody got a big paw up there.
That is Conrad.
Evan Conrad with the meat hook. That knocked it down there. Ain't going to be no complete pass on that play.
No, I believe Evan goes a legitimate 6'5", and when he puts his arms in the air there, it's pretty hard to throw over the top of him.
All right, I believe we've got Riley Chapa standing back at his 45, 4th and 5. From their own 28-yard line, back in punt formation.
Hey,
snap. He bobbled it, and oh, wait a minute, now they're throwing the play dead.
Right there.
Yep, and Liberty Center is going to have a tremendous break. They're going to have field position.
Yeah.
The snap was low, Jim.
Right, and he went down on his knees to get it, and that constitutes a down play right there.
Yeah, that's a rule I suppose they could get rid of if I was making the rules, but...
Well, but on the other hand, you're supposed to keep your feet, if you're going to reach down and pick up a muff.
All right, so the first big break of the game goes to our Liberty Center Tigers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Wing package left, wide out to the right, now motion this way. They're going to run, they're going to give it off to Matthews on a wing back reverse. He gets down to the 15-yard line. And let's see. Okay, yep, I thought for a minute that was the flag on the play, but it's just the official's marker.
Yeah, ball mark.
Hey, Spike, our our AD used to do that same play on that punt where he put his knee down so that way he could pad to his stack.
All right, Digger with a good one there, our old AD. All right, we got a double wide out to the far side, wing back in motion right. Now they play action, fake handoff. They throw to the corner of the end zone. Cut it! It's a Liberty Center Tiger touchdown! A minute and a half in the game. Matthews from the wing back that went in motion, did a hard down and out, ran that corner route, caught it over the shoulder, a beautiful pass, a terrific reception, and the Liberty Center Tigers go on top 6-0.
Oh, yeah, and it almost appeared as though he was covered, but Crew knew he had an edge if he could put the ball right on pinpoint target, and he did that. Matthews rakes it in. Tigers up 6.
All right, Hammondtree the snapper, Crew to hold. It's a good snap. It's a good hold by Crew. The kick is up by Killam. God! All right, down the heart of the plate, right back into the old Stevens' backyard, over the fence. That ball's out of play, probably gone forever.
Yeah.
But Liberty Center's on top, 7-0.
And you couldn't have a better stop,
Right.
a better start when they received the kick, had to cough it up immediately, and then there we go.
All right, tonight, the sponsor for this game, it's a playoff game. The sponsorship fees go up drastically and dramatically, and tonight it's the Meyer Badenhop Insurance Agency, truly one of the great Tiger sponsors here, helping to bring you this game tonight. Also, other sponsors, we have KK Collision, Swanton Welding, Pisanello's Pizza, Karen and Jim Savage, Dave's Auto Service, Larry Black, Germ-Free Innovations with Mark and Lynn Bly, Dental Health Associates of Sylvania, Amanda Burmeister, Howard Hanna Realty, B.A. Miller and Sons Trucking. And here we go for the kickoff. Killam really gets into this one, and that'll come all the way down to the 5-yard line. Over on the right corner, brought up there, breaks one, breaks another one, and finally battling up to the 30-yard line is the Rough Riders.
Yeah, Riley Chapa made the first hit again, was able to
Got him
almost
slowed down.
Yeah, almost collar him, but he shook loose of that and comes up with a pretty good return. But Spike, we got to go some more on those Tigers defending on that first series. A 3 and out.
Yeah,
and then had such pressure coming that the center snap was errant, and the kicker down the ball. Tigers got good position and took advantage of it.
All right, back out of the gun. A wide out to either side. Ball on the right hash near Liberty. Here's the handoff off the left side. Tries to cut outside. He's hit right there. No gain on the play. Head on smash.
Matthews and 54.
Yeah, 54.
Not 54, 24.
Matthews and let's see.
Max Phillips.
Max Phillips.
Almost was a block in the back over there on that side as well, but no flag was dropped. But Tigers, with their ears pinned back, are really charging.
Yep, Tigers did a good job of pursuing once again. That's 2 sweeps and nothing to show for it. So 2nd down and 10 from their 30-yard line. Double wide out to the Western Reserve side. Give off the right side, breaks one tackle and pounds up across the 35. Gain of, we'll call it 6 yards, and Matthews on the tackle.
Yeah, number 50 or 60? 50, I believe, had him just about corralled. Is that Luke Leatherman out there?
Yes.
Luke Leatherman had initial contact right there at the line of scrimmage, but couldn't quite nail him.
All right, that'll bring up 3rd down and 4 from their own 36. Double wide out to the wide side, the Tiger side of the field. Quarterback rolling right, looking upfield, has a man out there, caught at the 40. That's going to be a 1st down. Captain said there was a pick back there near the line of scrimmage to spring him open.
Well, Spike, and to everybody out there, a pick is a receiver actually making a block or screening a defender from making a play, and supposedly they're not legal, but they're done.
Yeah, and that happens a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so the ball spotted at the 48-yard line of Liberty Center, a 17-yard gain, 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders. Now they show trip receivers to the wide side of the field. The ball's on the right hash. Out of the pistol formation, high snap, hauls it in. The quarterback bursts straight ahead. He'll get down. I'm sorry, my misread. It's not on Tiger territory. It was from their 47.
Yeah.
My bad.
51's out there making a play as well. Evan Kramer.
Yep, Evan Kramer, one of the studs on defense this year. So we're going to call that a gain of 3. The high snap, the quarterback went up and got it and got all he could up the middle. So 2nd down and 7 from midfield stripe. Trip receivers to the far side. High snap. Quarterback rolling left. He's going to tuck it in. Turns it up. He's got close to first down yardage down inside the 45.
Yeah, there was clearly movement on that. Man, the back beside him was taken off before the ball was snapped. And quarterback pretty athletic, Spike, to get some of those high snaps.
All right. It was a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and a short yard to go. The ball on the Liberty Center 34. So they continue to pound that middle and left side. This time they come up with a couple of runs. So a big down here. They show trip receivers over here to the wide side with a single setback. Quarterback on a keeper. He's going to try to go, and he ain't going to make it. He ain't going to make it. Pow! Slam down the Smackarino.
I believe it was Conrad clear over there.
Boy,
he met him right there as he tried to break the line of scrimmage and then had help from behind him and stopped it. But doggone it, the officials have got to be watching that movement. In the backfield, the Rough Riders
I'll take our defense playing that tough. So a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 4th down and 3. The ball at the 47 of Liberty Center. They're back in punt formation. They get it off. End over end. That's going to hit short at the 25. Take kind of a slow bounce. It'll get down to the 15-yard line. So again, a punt of 32 yards and impossible to get a return on that. So Liberty Center will take over and start at their 35.
Yeah, Tiger defense playing well, Spike. Their quarterback is athletic and has shown pretty good on a few runs.
Yeah.
More or less busted plays.
All right, so the Tigers break the huddle. They come out. They're going to show a double wide out to the short side of the field. Ball on the left hash on the Liberty side. Crew back out of the gun. He fakes the handoff. Now gives it on across. Buck to Phillips. Phillips pounds his way up to the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 6 on the play, I believe.
Yeah, and that man has 1,100 yards as a ball carrier this year, Spike. And, of course, a lot of other Tigers, Carter Kern and the quarterback himself and others. But
Liberty's offense is really clicking because they've got 2 super running backs now that Kern is healthy. He brings a play in from the huddle. And Tigers show a wide out to the far side. Crew under center. Now man in motion. Matthews to the right. They're going to run power football that way. Breaks one tackle, makes a cut back to the middle is Phillips. Phillips pounding across the 25, and that for Liberty Center is going to be a first down. Pick up a 6.
Welcome to Max Phillips football.
Yes, Max Phillips football. That football was made famous way back many years ago, and the Tigers just keep expounding on it. And then adding, of course, those very great, terrific extra wrinkles.
Good line play out there. Made that happen as well.
All right, full house backfield for Liberty. Now they shift out of that, put a wing set to the left on the Liberty side. Crew under center. Crew gives to the second man, looking for running room. That's Kern. Kern breaks one, breaks a tackle, busts over his head, spins it good, hits a good gain of about 13 yards, and that's another Tiger first down.
Spikey came through there and actually cradled the ball to where we couldn't see it.
Yeah,
and I wondered if that didn't give him a step.
Conrad had a phenomenal turnout block.
All right.
All right, if you didn't get that, the captain pointed out that Evan Conrad had a great kick-out block. And, of course, Kern turned it up. He's healthy again and running like a wild banshee.
Out of the eye.
Yes, all right, out of the I formation from their own 40. They're going to give to the second back. Kern off the right side. Running room across the 45. Up to the 50-yard line. Still grinding and churning those legs. And that's a gain of 11 and another Tiger first down.
Yeah, some good blocking in there, as you can clearly see if you're watching this. But also Max Phillips blocking downfield when he didn't have the ball. Got Kern another 3 yards. I don't know if you saw that. That was great.
Phillips runs out of the fullback.
Yeah. Wow, Liberty Center, another wrinkle. Now they come to the line of scrimmage. What are we going to see next? We've got a wide out to either two wide outs to the far side, two wide outs over here with a single setback. Crew out of the gun. Straight drop over the middle. That's going to be caught there by Matthews. Spins at the 40 and spins, works, and pounds his way down inside the 40 to the 36-yard line.
Boy, he ran a nice pattern and was just exactly wide open, Spike. I don't know what the blue and white shirts are doing there.
I believe he faked it deep, turned, and just did a quick curl, and pow! Crew had the ball right in his breadbasket.
Yeah, I think he dug his toenails in and ran the pattern, and here comes the ball.
That was a gain of 12, and Liberty Center comes out. They've got a double wing package wide out over here to the Liberty Center side. Crew under center. Now motion this way. They fake to the motion. Give that to Phillip. Phillip pounds through one, breaks another tackle inside the 25 or 30 and down to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, it's a hard man to tackle, Spike. These blue helmets think they got him hemmed in, but you can't just arm tackle him.
No, gain of 9 on the play. What a terrific, tremendous job that Liberty Center offensive line is doing.
Yeah.
Trey Patterson now at a wide out over on the wide side. Ball near the left hash. Full house backfield. Now the Tigers shift out of that. They go with the tight end left, wing back set to the left, Crew under center. Crew, hands off, no play action, drops back, has time, throws over the middle, and catch! What a grab! That is terrific! What a job at the 15-yard line!
Yeah, we got him.
Who got it?
Matthews.
Yeah. Wow.
He ran an excellent pattern, that ball coming, and he had to lay out for it, and never prettier. That'll be a highlight, Spike.
That catch, you won't do it any better on Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. That's as good as it gets. Period, exclamation. All right, 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line of Western Reserve. Now Crew out of the gun. He's got a single setback, wing left, double wide out right. They give it now. Now an inside reverse to Matthews. Matthews cuts off one. Still spinning and powering down to the 10-yard line. Great call there. They faked that. They faked that power stuff to Phillips, and then he made an inside handoff.
Yeah, exactly. They're maybe not looking at him to carry the ball, but Tigers can do a little of this and a little of that, and here comes Matthews right up the center there, and he's quick-footed, Spike.
Yes, he is. Matthews must have got his paycheck because that guy's running like the wild man from Borneo tonight, diving for passes, running through the line. All right, wide out to the far side. Double wing set. Crew under center. He'll give it to Kern. Kern busts up the middle, inside the 5, still driving, and down to about the 4. So a gain of 7 yards should be enough for a Tiger first down.
Yeah, Colley, number 55 there, kind of leading the fray into that. He tied into a block and just kept moving him backward, and Kern right there alongside of him.
Yeah, the offensive line is just as good as offensive lines can get at Liberty Center, and that's talking about some great glory years. And, of course, our backs hit the hole as strong and as quick as anybody. All right, 1st and goal at the 5. A wide out to the far side. Double wing package, motion right. They're going to know play action. No, they do give it off. Kern for the corner.
He's in.
And he's in for the Tiger touchdown. Yes. It's another Liberty Center Tiger first quarter touchdown. Kern on a hard burst off the right side.
Oh, I think the play calling is pretty unexpected here, Spike. We're a power team, and if we could make the run game go, that's what we do. But, boy, we've got a little inside reverse. And they're
leaving me striping and struggling here to keep up with the action. All right, Hammondtree, good snap. Good hold by Crew. Kick is up by Asa Killam. And I'm telling you again, it's good. This time it lands in the old Hank Baker Homestead yard. And the Tigers now go on top. 14-0. Captain, we'll want to turn it over to you.
Sure. What's that?
Hey, Liberty Center Tiger fans, if your game plan for this season includes buying or selling a home, we have you covered. Howard Hanna is the #1 real estate company in Ohio with over 60 local offices across the footprint. Howard Hanna delivers a winning strategy to help make your home ownership dreams a reality. Make your next move with confidence with our exclusive 100% money-back guarantee. Get in the game with Howard Hanna. We'll get you more. Call your local agent Amanda Burmeister today at 419-494-2102.
All right, I want to mention a few of the people that listen in every week. We've got Denny Barlow down in Virginia Beach, my own wife and daughter and grandson, Marge, Sarah, and Ryan. We got Billy Kruger, a big Tiger fan. And we'll get the rest of them. Here's the kickoff. Low line drive. That's not going to be touched. And that's going to go all the way into the end zone. That ball hit Jimmy, 6-7 yard line or whatever?
Oh, no, it was hit in the goal line, I thought.
Yeah, what a
end zone
power kick. That ball never got more than 10 feet high.
Yeah, and he kicks for the soccer folks, too.
Yes.
But, boy, the Killam can really put the stats up on his foot.
Okay, we got Gary Arps in Arizona, Sue Lubinsky, Brecken Garrettson's grandma. Of course, Gene Kern listening in, Kent Michael Speece, Lonnie Dissop, and we've got a few more I'm going to get to in just a second. All right, Liberty Center leads at 14-0, 2:58 left here in the first quarter. And the Western Reserve with a double wide out to the far side. They fake the handoff. They throw it out there in the flats, hit right away, and throw it down after a measly 2 yards on the play.
4. There's a 4 on his
somebody
back there.
stepped up. The cornerback for Liberty.
Is that 10? Well, that'd be Trey Patterson,
yeah.
but I thought I saw number 4 out there.
Well, anyway, we think it was Patterson. Patterson came up. They're going to give them about 4 yards on the play, on the progress. So that brings up 2nd and 6. And let's see, Western Reserve has it on Liberty's 24. Out of the gun, trip receivers over here. They throw to the opposite side. He break one tackle, open up the sideline, and finally pushed out of bounds, but across the 30-yard line, and that's going to be good for 8 yards and a Western Reserve Rough Rider first down.
Spike, that Jacob Jarrett, number 19, is the favorite target there for the Rough Rider quarterback. I think he's got about 4 receptions already.
Yeah, and they're running pretty much 4 wide out system tonight. Right now it's 5 naked backfield, the quarterback out of the gun. Here's the snap. He'll throw it over the middle high, and that's going to be a diving catch, and it's complete up at the 39-yard line.
That was Camden Hankins, number 5, 11 grader, 6 foot, 175-pounder.
Yeah, the quarterback, if he's got time, they've got to do it quick without anybody as a protector. But they've got some steam on the ball, and they've got a game, a ride-out type of game that they can move the football. The quarterback, by the way, is
Jude Muniz.
Yep, June Mewins, yeah. So, back to throw. Now takes it right up the middle on a quarterback draw. He's got a first down, and he'll be hit hard at the 45-yard line, spin for another yard up to the 46.
Yeah, that was Matthew Orr that stopped him there. Good tackle there, but quarterback, whether that was a draw or a broken play, he saw a little daylight and made the most of it.
I believe it may have been a design draw because he didn't seem to hesitate or look upfield. All right, 5 wideouts, 3 to the short side of the field, and back all alone is the quarterback. Now they take their time. They still have a dozen seconds left on the play clock. Tigers lead at 14-0. Back to throw, rolling right, throws it out there, and that's going to be hit right away. And good job there by Crew to wrap him up, hold him in.
Yeah, Camden Crew plays a good quarterback and also a good cornerback out there.
Yep, gain of 4 on the play, so the ball right at the 50-yard line, 2nd down and 6 for the Rough Riders. They don't waste much time. They get signals from the huddle, and they line up quickly, but they'll run a long play clock. So they show trip receivers to the wide side, ball on the right hash, out of the gun. Now rolling left, stops, throws, in trouble, has to burst out of there, now breaks through one and hit head on, and a gain of about 3 on the play. Let's see. That was
Chappa finally nails him there.
Riley Chappa, a little bit smaller, but he didn't back off, took him head on.
Yeah,
gave him about 3 yards on the play, but
he come up from the safety position to do that, and we had a hard rush on him, but the quarterback, very athletic, Spike.
That time he was going to throw, I believe, and he had nothing to do but
run for his life.
Run for his life. It turns into a 4-yard gain, we'll call it. And the quarter's going to run out. Center leads at 14-0, but Western Reserve in Liberty Center's territory at the 45-yard line. And on that note, we'll be back.
Hill Asphalt has been Northwest Ohio's asphalt repair specialists for 40 years. They do it all, including seal coating, striping, crack filling, and residential and commercial jobs as well. Give them a call, 419-592-8388. Hill Asphalt, your Northwest Ohio asphalt repair specialists for 40 years. Freedom Seed LLC is a full-service seed company that retails many of the top genetics in the industry. We specialize in AgriPro and strike wheat varieties, Golden Harvest corn and soybeans, Alpha X alfalfa, cereal rye, cover crops, and residential lawn seed. Freedom Seed is here to provide you with knowledge, commitment, and service. For more information, call or text Larry Gherkin at 419-966-4785 or email him at freedomseedllc@gmail.com. Freedom Seed is agronomy in action.
People, I'm going to get more sponsors in too, but a few of the people that listen in, longtime Liberty Center Tiger fan Roger Meyer listening in tonight. Also, Mr. Al Symbol, I know Al from way back, just a little anyway. Jack Speece in Naples, Florida, and Jim Narker.
That'd be a class of 64, Jim Narker there.
Yep. All right, little quick drop over the middle. That's caught at the 40, and that'll be good on 3rd and 1 for about 7 yards.
Yeah. Oh, and long on the stop there, but good gain there for the Rough Riders.
Yep, Rough Riders now showing that they're going to throw the football, and then when they're done throwing, then they're going to throw the football.
Yeah, they kind of like doing that, or else the quarterback runs it.
All right, now the quarterback is going to be lined up. He's got a long time, 15 seconds on the play clock. Trip receivers, ball right in the middle of the field on the 36 of Liberty. 5 wideouts, back to throw. Breaks through one. He's going to be caught. Segarino!
Yeah, 51 there. Evan Kramer had some hard pressure on him, and that caused him to kind of fold his tent a little bit.
Fold the tents. He flinched, and that was the end of that. So
and
he
then,
did scramble for a couple yards, but they ended up losing 2 on the play.
You can't beat pressure against a passing team. Man, if you can rattle that quarterback a little bit, it's going to pay.
Yep, when you don't leave anybody back there except the quarterback himself with 5 wideouts, you're going to get that. So 2nd and 12 from the 38, back to throw, and we're going to have a flag on the play. That stops the play.
Yeah, finally.
Yep, Digger called it. Their whole offensive line was moving, and that's going to take another valuable 5 yards to the Liberty Center defensive cause.
Well, this one is on the line of Western Reserve, but I declare their back's been getting kind of a half a step start several times, Spike, and they just sort of been letting that go.
All right, so the situation for Western Reserve, they've got a 2nd and 17 on the Liberty Center 43-yard line. Now they have 5 wideouts again. Quarterback rolls to the right a little bit, looking upfield, nothing there, has to run it. He gets through one, and he's not going to get too many. He got about 6 yards out of it, but on 2nd and 17, that leaves him at 3rd and about, we'll call it 10.
Yeah, just back to the line of scrimmage from that penalty, Spike. That's all that was. And, boy, Tigers are after him. Max Phillips took a long belly from this other side, and I think he put the fear in him there.
Yep. And now we see Western Reserve. They come to the line of scrimmage and get in a general formation, and that doesn't allow Liberty Center to maybe make a lot of substitutions. Then they use the play clock and let it run down. So a single setback. Crew out of the gun as the quarterback tries to go up the middle, and he isn't going to get anything on a drop play. No gain, maybe a yard, and that's it. Boy, the Tigers smelled it out.
Yeah, 57's getting up, but there's another Tiger there, 51. That's Kramer again. So, yeah, a lot of guys.
Yeah, that was tremendous recognition and execution by that Tiger defense.
You know, sometimes you can't even make a clean tackle. You just see the guy, he's got the ball, you just jump him and then wait for help.
All right, so Liberty Center takes a timeout at 9:38. The situation, 4th and 9 for the Rough Riders at Liberty Center's 35, and we'll be back.
Make sure your rides are ready to go. Red Barn Sales and Service has an expert service department that can handle small engine work for your snowmobile, ATV, and UTV. They also have a diesel shop that offers complete semi-repair. Red Barn Sales and Service is a full-service dealership for Ferris simplicity. Husqvarna and Snowway. Stop out and see them at S440 State Route 109 in Liberty Center, or give them a call at 419-533-6208. They're here to help. Red Barn Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of Liberty Center Sports.
All right, when the timeout was called, they appeared to be in going for it on 4th and 9. Now they line up in punt formation. But with the ball at the 35 of Liberty, expect anything here. All right, they make a shift. They get a wide out to the far side.
Yeah, I think they caught him on a movement. Yeah.
And they moved. Yep, they were getting away with it early, you guys were calling, but now they're catching them with their hand in the cookie jar one too many times.
Yeah, even the wideouts will take off before the ball snapped. It's like, where's the flag in here?
Okay. We did not have anybody back. We played the fake, and now Chapel will line up back around the 10-yard line. So now with a 4th and 14 from the 40, they're going to punt it, a short pooch punt. That's going to hit around the 15-yard line, bounce back toward the middle of the field, and it'll be down there where Liberty Center will take over, I believe, around the 14-yard line. Chapel wisely backed off. He knew that was nothing to try to fool with.
Yep. Spike, I don't think the punter got near what he wanted out of that pooch punt. He come up a little short, and then he did not get a good, nice bounce on it. But it was a great improvement from their previous punt, wherein it didn't happen because he put his knee down trying to pick up a muff.
Well, and he could have been playing for a hop or a bounce to try to pin him deep. But this way, there was no return. So Liberty Center will take over at their own 14, 9:29 left here in the second quarter. Liberty on top, 14-0. Crew out of the gun, double wide out to the far side, one over here. Crew straight drop on first down. He'll throw the high bullet over there.
Yeah, it looked like it was there, but Sales out of bounds, so no harm done.
Yep,
number 16.
Yeah. Chapel ran an 11-yard route, pick up the first down. But the ball was just past his outstretched hands out to the sideline, so it's incomplete.
Dylan Matthews just entered the fray, and man, what a first quarter he had, Spike.
Oh, boy. You better believe it. Kern had a big one.
All of them.
Yep. So the Tigers come out again with a single setback, wing package to either side, wide out to either side. Crew gives off the handoff. Power football coming back this way. Phillips breaks one. Straight arms another. Breaks another one on the sideline. Still spinning. Breaks another tackle at the 30 and pounds his way up to the 34-yard line. They're going to call that a 20-yard pickup.
Oh, man. He could just shed the tacklers. Their two guys had legitimate shots at him. They had the angle, and they didn't wrap up and go to his legs, and he just blows right through them.
You ever try to wrap up a 150-pound barrel? I mean,
no, not lately, Spike.
Now, that guy's about a 200-pound barrel. I'm sorry. All right, so 1st and 10 from their own 34. Crew under the center. Give off the right side, left side. Spinning is Phillips, and he'll get 3, maybe 4 tough yards up across the 35 to about the 38. We'll call it a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Tigers. Patterson checks into the game.
Yeah, Patterson actually has the edge on catching passes here for the Tigers this year.
Yep. All right, the Tigers are going to send a wide out to either side. Single setback, wing package to the right, tight end on the left. Crew out of the gun. Crew gives it off that left side to Phillips, right side to Phillips. Phillips breaks one, spins one, still going, turning up inside across the 40. 2 tough yards there.
Yeah,
Captain called for a face mask.
Rough Riders seem to be there. They maybe had a bit of a slant going, and the blocking scheme.
They're number 54. How big is he? About 6'9", 262 pounds.
Well, they've got a size advantage, there's no question, but Tigers said, that's all right, bring it on.
All right, 3rd down and 4, double wing package, single setback. Now motion coming this way. They're going to give it on a delay to Phillips. Phillips rakes through one, twists and turns, and prances and dances his way near the first down. They're not going to give him a good spot. Wow! The official over here does not like the spot. We'll wait and see how they put it down.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And they're going to say
No.
he is.
Oh, they're going to measure.
Oh, my. You read about it, but seldom ever see measurements.
Spike, I have not. Have we got the right crew over there that can make this happen for us?
Corona measure.
Yeah. Yes, we do, Jim. A very veteran crew, if you will. There's probably about 142 yards of combined experience on that crew.
I got Rick
so
Miller.
Here's the measurement. They're stretching hard, and they are short by about 3 inches.
But I'd like a replay on the spot because
I thought he was easily across the 44-yard line.
Yeah. Well, they're not asking. So
all right. So with 7.5 minutes to go here in the second period, the Tigers need 3 inches to get the first down.
it's nice that the measuring crew is kept awake because this is the first time I've seen it this whole season, Spike.
Yeah, right. It was, and it was too close not to give it one way or the other. So Liberty Center, at least right now, is showing that their intentions are to go for it from their own 44.
Perhaps a hard count, which Camden Crew, during his career here as a Tiger signal caller, has made that work several times.
All right, the Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. Wing back set to the left, Crew under center. Crew on a quarterback sneak. That wasn't a sneak. That was a quarterback blast.
That was a run, good for about 3 yards.
Yes. Boy, he had that made, and I'll tell you what, the momentum, the impetus, and the fire-out power of our interior offensive line, there was no question, no doubt about it. I think we got short of a yard, but I'll take it. The ball up to the 46.
Yeah, and we might be outweighed, and these Rough Riders appear to be in shape looking at them. But, boy, our Tigers have been owning the line of scrimmage here, Spike.
All right, wide out to the short side, wing package left, Crew under center. Crew gives to Kern on the second back through, kicks out one, breaks another, makes a great spin across the 45 and down to the 43, a gain of 12, and it's another sterling run for Carter Kern. Wow!
Yeah, he showed good balance on that, made a complete spin out there, and moves the sticks for us all in one swoop.
That's the kind of Kern that we knew we could see as when he was an underclassman. He's been battling injuries for 2 years, but that kid right now, through heart, guts, and everything else, is coming to the top. Wide out to the right side. We got a wing package right. They're going to run a power sweep to Phillips. Off that right tackle. Breaks back into the middle. All the way down inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 13 more and another Tiger first down.
Yeah, Zane Garber had a nice block coming out this way here. And, you know, it's hard to get all the numbers all the time, but the line's doing their thing there. Now, he was a pulling guard there. Yep. And he come across there and got the block he needed to get. All
right, Crew under center, wide out to the far side. Wing package right near the Tiger sideline. Crew takes the snap. He'll give it on a cross, but no, play action. Got a man out there wide open. Caught it to 25. Down the sideline, I think it's Phillips.
Yeah.
Phillips all the way down around the 10-yard line. He's close. Wait a minute, 5-yard line. And wait a minute, he's into the end zone on that last spin and grunt and power shoulder into the tackler. Phillips boarded into the end zone. It's another Liberty Center Tiger touchdown.
Oh, nice pass, nice ball handling there to kind of freeze the line a little bit there by Camden Crew. And he put her up there where his man was going to get it, and then a great run downfield there.
What great downfield block by Trey Patterson.
Trey Patterson. Thanks, Captain. Boy, what a job this Liberty Center does, blocking for everybody. All right, here's the PAT kick. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up. And it is good. That ball bounced off the metal building, I think. Wow, that would have been a field goal from 50 yards, Jim.
Oh, and if we keep him around here long enough, he'll do that. He banged one in officially from 45, and that had a lot of legs on it yet.
All right, 6:17 to go. Liberty Center now on top, 21-0, and Captain will turn it over to the Crew.
Hey, Liberty Center Tiger fans. If your game plan for this season includes buying or selling a home, we have you covered. Howard Hanna is the #1 real estate company in Ohio with over 60 local offices across the footprint. Howard Hanna delivers a winning strategy to help make your home ownership dreams a reality. Make your next move with confidence with our exclusive 100% money-back guarantee. Get in the game with Howard Hanna. We'll get you more. Call your local agent Amanda Burmeister today at 419-494-2102.
All right, we'll get some more of our sponsors in here. We've got Hill Asphalt Paving, Freedom Seed and Golden Harvest with Larry Gherkin and family, Pam and Dick Leatherman, Helen and Randy McClure in memory of Robbie and Jackson. Now the kickoff, high boomer. That's going to come down at the 6-yard line. Return up the right hash mark. And right now, under a host of Tiger tacklers, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's good to see cover people swarm to the ball.
Oh.
It's not like, okay, they got him. I'm not going to try.
Again.
Was it?
Chapa he just gets better and better in special teams. He's averaging 10 yards on a punt return.
Yeah. He had plenty.
He's in on every play.
Yeah.
It's just, I think they fight in the locker room over who gets to be the hero that night. They all play so well on the special team.
Yeah.
All right, so the ball right on the 20-yard line. Double wide out to the far side. Wide out over here with a wing set left. Out of the gun. Quarterback now follows the blocker. Tries to cut it up the middle. He's got running room. He's got 10 yards, 15 yards, and a first down.
Yeah, 17 Matthews. And also number 11, Cameron Foster on the tackle there. But a good gain.
Yep, 16-yard gain, we'll call it. The ball, let's see, where they finally spotted up to the Western Reserve 36-yard line. All right, wide out to the far side, double over here, wing set left. They fake it left, now they go for the home run ball. It's going to be a one-on-one battle of diving. Did he hang on?
No.
Boy, what great defense, stride for stride. Let's get that number.
Yeah. I believe it is Brecken Garrettson on the coverage there.
Yeah, we'll get him turned this way a little bit more, and Digger says it is. And let's see if we can get the official.
Yeah, 40, yeah.
Yep, Brecken Garrettson on some of the best man-on-man defense on the bomb that we've seen all year.
Yeah,
stride for stride.
Sue and Tom Lubinsky would be all over that spike.
Yes, oh yeah. All right, now facing second down and 10. Double wide out to either side. Quarterback now rolling right. It's going to be Shigarino! Wow, the Tigers turning up the Jets.
Conrad was in there, and he had some help. I think Matthew Orr had a piece of that action, too. Matthew Orr playing some good linebacker in there.
Well, and I tell you what, when you leave that man back there all by himself, that quarterback's going to get banged and pounded, and they're getting them to him now. Yeah, and Foster. There's a name. That guy should be
Cameron Foster.
Yep, they should put a muzzle on him and tie him up in a pen. He's that mean. All right, straight back to throw. Has to scramble. Gets away from one. Now he's red dog there. Has to cut back to the right. Now back up the middle. Still scrambling. Still on his feet around the right side. And he'll pound his way forward for about 3 yards. Cameron Foster again.
And 57 also had something to do there. I thought he was going to lose the ball.
Cameron Foster, number 11.
Yeah, 62. Box was there as well. He was running for his life, literally.
Yeah, and Box is one of those guys that just continues to wreak havoc wherever he goes.
That was more than 50% of the plays last week. The quarterback was just running for his life.
Is that right?
Yeah, like last week, you bet. All right, so a gain of about 5, but it leaves it 4th down and 8 from their own 38-yard line. So Western Reserve back in punt formation. Low line drive punt. That's going to have good legs on it. Bounces at the 25. And Riley Chappell wanted to go back and get it, but wisely left it alone. And the ball's down somewhere around the 20-yard line.
The punt.
42-yard punt. Yeah, he knew better.
And the punt was high enough that it had the hang time to where a run back wasn't likely going to be.
Yep, they got back there and had it covered. So there's 4:12 left here as the ball turns over to Liberty Center. They lead it 21-0 here, and the ball right on their own 20-yard line. They'll send a wide out to the far side, the Western Reserve side. Wing-back package set to the left, tight end right, twin setbacks. Crew under center. He'll take the snap, give off to Kern around the right side, breaks one, slips through another one, and bucks his way up to about the 27, we'll call it. So a gain of 7.
Yeah, good gain.
Cool to see the leading rusher out front blocking for
Yeah. Yep, captain with another good point. It's great to see the league's leading rusher leading the way out in front for that slash back, Mr. Carter Kern. All right, we've got a double wing package. A wide out over here to the short side. Crew under center. They're going to give it to Kern around the left side. Slip through one, breaks another, and blasts his way up across the 35 to the 37. Yep. And that was a gain of about 9 yards on the play, but they say up here it's going to be a bad block holding on the Tigers. That'll stop the clock while we reset the football. So they're going to mark it off. The ball or the flag went down right about the line of scrimmage.
I think that's only the second penalty of the Tigers for the night here, so they're playing at a really professional level there. I mean, it's all about execution, but you got to do it within the rules as allowed, and Tigers are quite efficient.
Yeah. All right, so the end result, Liberty Center with a 2nd and 11, back at their own 19. Clock running with 3:20 left in the half. Crew under center, wide out to the far side. They're going to give it to Kern again on some power football leading the way, but that time
not too
Western
much.
Reserve smelled it out, and they met him right there at the 20. They had a great pursuit.
Yeah, the blocking just didn't get those white shirts out of the way. I think there was one extra white shirt, a Western Reserve guy, so there's 2 guys trying to take 3 guys out, and the big numbers won on that play.
Yeah. All right, so it was a gain of a yard. 3rd and 10 from their own 20. Clock continues to run with 2:40 left here in the second quarter. So the Tigers come out with a wide formation. 3 wide outs to the far side. Single setback with Crew out of the gun. Crew rolling left, looks upfield, now throws. Got a guy out there, caught, and that's going to be close up near the 30-yard line. We'll wait for the spot.
Chappa.
This is going to be close. It was Chappa cut underneath the 2 went deep wide outs. And now we're going to get maybe another measurement again.
Wow.
So,
to Chappa's credit there, he knew there was going to be hard contact because that took a little while for that ball to gum that far, and he held his ground and he made the reception.
Right. He picked up another 1.5 yards after the catch.
Yeah, but he caught it first.
This is close. It's
a
first down for Liberty Center. Riley Chappa, after a terrific pass by Crew, who set it up well by sending receivers deep. He floated underneath. Spot-on pass and a grind-em-out job by Riley Chappa to gain the first down by inches.
Yeah, that was a hard-nosed play by Chappa. I got to give him credit on that.
All right, Patterson spread wide out to this wide side of the field. Crew under center. Double wing package, single setback. They're going to give it to the back. That's Phillips. Now cuts outside. Back up through the...
Needs a breakaway jersey, Spike. Do you remember when those things used to be where you could just get shredded? You're running through the line and they grab a handful of material.
All right, we'll call it a gain of 3 right into the teeth of that defense.
Used to call those breakaway jerseys there.
Now Riley Chappa spread out wide to the wide side, double wing package again. Now they're going to run power sweep to Phillips. Following 3 great blocks, cuts to the outside, breaks a seam, powers his way up to the 45-yard line.
Yeah,
a gain of about 17 yards and another Tiger first down with 1.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, Collie downfield making that happen, and Carter Kern spinning out, trying to make it happen over here on the sideline, and it all worked.
Up to the right hash mark, trip receivers to the wide side, a single over here, and a single setback with Phillips. Crew out of the gun. Straight drop. Looks over the middle. That's going to be caught, I believe, by Matthews. And Matthews with about 9 yards on the grab.
Ah, yeah.
Boy, Mr. Crew is pinpoint accuracy.
Oh, he is, and that was in traffic. Matthews had to grub for that ball.
All right, double wide out over here, single here, Crew straight drop. Has time to throw. Now has to scramble. Heads up the middle, breaks through one. He's got a first down, cuts it to the outside. Now makes another cut to the outside. Rambling all the way down to the 35, and it's a Tiger first down with a minute to go.
Ah, good play by Crew there.
Yeah.
Guys were covered, and he just saw a little green grass.
Yeah, he soft pedaled it right through a couple of 3 defenders early. Now out of the gun, clock running at 55, rolling right, looks, he'll throw toward the sideline, and that's going to be incomplete. Yep, he threw it away.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go, stop the clock at 50 seconds. Now the Tigers can get a play called really quick here as they exchange the football. Yeah, the clock stops, and the play clock still has 20 seconds, so they've got time there. Ball is at the 35-yard line of Western Reserve. Collins, Ohio. Collins, Western Reserve.
Huh.
Okay, Liberty Center comes out. Phillips, the single setback. Trip receivers to the wide side. Out of the gun. 2-step drop. Now rolling right, looking upfield, nothing there, sends a man deep, nothing there again, breaks a tackle, Crew at the 30, down the sideline and goes out of bounds around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, but there's a flag out there that's going to have something to do with that
That's probably
play.
against Liberty Center. Ouch. A hold, the flag back around the 40-yard line. Boy, that's going to wipe out a 10-yard scramble for a first down. But that's why they play the game, Jim. There's always going to be a little chicanery and a little extracurricular.
Well, on each side, there's 11 men trying to do the other one harm, if you will.
Yeah, nothing personal, mind
That's
you.
right. It's
but,
just all part of the game.
Yeah. All right, so officially 2nd down and 10. Now, wait a minute. Now they're going to... The coach is still on the field from
Yeah, he's arguing about
Western
something.
Reserve.
He didn't like the spot.
Oh,
So, yep, now we get the 10-yard walk-off from the 40. So that'll put the ball directly on the midfield stripe. Liberty Center needs to get down to the 20, we'll call it the 26-yard line. So, 2nd down and 24, 41 seconds. I don't think Liberty's going to play patty cake now. They're going to come out with their big guns blazing.
Need to get half of it.
Yep, trip receivers to the wide side. On 2nd down, Crew on a straight drop. Throws over the middle, and a great break up there. They had Evans, I think.
Conrad,
Evan Conrad, yeah.
No, Patterson.
No, that was Patterson on a...
You know, Patterson's a little slimmer than Conrad. I should have got that, but of course they're all wearing black, so it was a little tough there. But, that looked like that pass almost could have clicked.
It was there. The pass was there, but it
Yeah.
was a great play by the defense.
Yeah, it was.
Defense got inside and jostled the ball just as it got to him. So, incomplete, 3rd down and 10 with 36 seconds to go. 3rd down and 24. Ball right at the midfield stripe. All right, double wide out over here. Wide out to the far side. Single setback with Crew out of the gun. Now dropping straight back. They're going to set up a screen. They got a man out there with Phillips. Caught at the 50. Makes a cut. Breaks through one. Still on his feet. Still going. Makes the first down. He's heading down the sideline. They're not going to get him. He's going into the end zone. It's a 50-yard screen pass play on one of the best blocks being broken by Phillips that I have ever seen. It's a Liberty Center Tiger touchdown.
Spike, the Western Reserve player, thought he had him. Actually came to a complete stop, but he didn't get him down. And Phillips just broke through that, and then he was going to go.
Jimmy boy, it don't get no better than this. Bingo, bango, bongo, 27-0 with 21 seconds left in the quarter. Hammondtree to snap. It's a good snap. Crew with a great hold. Asa Killam powers it again. It is good, and the ball rolls right up against the metal building. So with 21 seconds to go, Liberty Center leads at 28-0, and the captain will turn it over to the crew.
Yeah, and also Spike, we got to mention the NWOAL League champion as of this afternoon are coming here to talk to all the listeners out there. These are the girls that won the league. Get to put their name up on a banner. The boys finished third, but the girls did get her done.
Yeah, and this is an amazing group of athletes. It's simply amazing. Well, let's get some more sponsors here. We've got the Red Barn Sales and Service, the Miles family in memory of Sarah Miles, Davis Farm Services, Friends of the Library, Kay Showman, Marty and Robin Weimer in honor of Mr. Kip Kern. And you can better believe Kip's watching this game tonight. The Snyder brothers, Kevin and Duke, Diamond Cut Custom Designs, and Select Sanitation. I want to get a shout out to Mr. Bill Bowser, cameraman, who's on the mend. All right, here's the kickoff. High end over end. Comes down at the 8-yard line. Return on a hard angle to the right. He slips through one. And now did they pitch the ball out, or did he just break that thing? Wow.
He got outside, and he's a slippery runner there. Got good yardage on that.
Got sprung because we had two guys get knocked in the back.
Wow. Digger, and so was the captain, hollering for blocks in the back.
Well, Tampa Ray just went flying.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so the return up to the 42-yard line, up to their own 42. So with 12 seconds to go, Western Reserve, time for 2, maybe 3 plays, and they're going to probably want to throw it just as far as they can throw it.
We got 5 outfielders.
Yeah, we have 5 defensive backs all the way back at the 40. Now rolling to the right, throws a short pass, and that's going to be caught. That's going to be a first down, and they let the clock. No,
he rolled.
It sticks, but he called it inbounds.
Yeah,
he did.
tried to roll. He tried to roll out of bounds, but he was down in the field of play.
Yep, timeout. So they've got 2 remaining, 8 seconds to go. The ball at the 46 of Liberty Center. So they've got time, maybe challenge the Tigers' deep secondary here.
Yep, come up with a big pass. But remember, the cross-country champions in studio, in the press box, coming up at halftime.
Yeah, and of course the Luministic and the Aromatic, Mark the Captain Bly will be doing the interviewing of. Yeah.
Luministic there.
Yeah.
It has something to do with Halloween or something. Okay. Well, Western Reserve trying desperately to get something on the board here, Spike, and this may be their last play for the first half.
All right, out of the gun. Straight drop, has time, throws over the middle, and that's going to be caught and then dropped. It would have been enough for a first down at the 35.
Yeah, his
but
favorite.
Now only 3 seconds left, and this will be the last play of the half. The Tigers on top, 28-0. They've never had to punt in the first half, and they have moved the ball relentlessly and unceremoniously. They've just been playing power ball.
Yeah, they're finally getting them now.
Yeah.
Hey, they figured it out.
Yeah, they've had probably 4 or 5 calls, but right in the beginning they were trying to get an unfair advantage. Ball wasn't snapped, and a couple of them would be taken off. Well, you can't do that.
Well, it's going to be a 51-yard touchdown attempt. Yep, clock brought back to 3 seconds. So really not much different than 46. Back to throw. Throws hard on a slant over the middle. Caught right away. A terrific open field tackle. No doubts about it.
Yeah, Chappa on a dead stop right
Riley
there.
Chappa, all 5'6" of him and 100 and what appears to be about 130 pounds.
Yeah.
That guy's an animal and a beast.
Well,
all right, so at the end of the first half, Liberty Center on top, 28-0. We're going to go with the full 15-minute break. The band will be on the field, and the captain with that girls cross-country team up here in the press box. We'll be back.
Swanton Welding is a metal fabricator specializing in custom metal fabrication, clean air fabrication, dust collection systems, sheet metal fabrication, and structural steel fabrication jobs. We provide domestic and international service and offer an ISO certified production shop. Their main facility is located in Swanton, where they provide custom fabrication and specialty services from engineering to delivery using certified welders and the most current technology. They have a history of completing very large and complex projects down to simple weldments. Having one of the best equipped fabrication shops in the area allows them to complete your project on time with superb quality at a competitive rate. For more information, contact Swanton Welding at 419-826-4816 or visit them online at swantonweld.com.
Welcome to the ORN Halftime Report. I'm Mark the Captain Bly, and today I've got the league champion Liberty Center Lady Tigers, and I've got one of the third place Liberty Center male Tiger runners, and also I think you took third too today as an individual medalist. Great job, great job. So I also joined here by Kenny Digger Barnes, and he's the assistant coach. So I'm going to talk to Hope Allcrew, the individual medalist today that led the Liberty Center Lady Tigers. And here, I'll give you the microphone. You have to use our headset microphone. You don't have to put it on. You can. So, Hope, thanks for joining us. All of you, thank you very much for coming up. You get to be on camera, and you have to talk. I know that freaks some of you guys out. But talk a little bit about your race. I know we talked a little bit off camera that when you started out, you knew you had some competition from, I think it was the Wasion girl. Mm-hmm. And she was right on your hip at the 1 mile. Talk about what happened through the end of the race, which you won, I think, by about 40 seconds.
Basically, I wanted to start out and kind of stay on her hip because at our home meet, I made the mistake of getting out really fast, and then she came back and got me in the middle. So I wanted to make sure that didn't happen. But she ended up getting out kind of slow, and we were all kind of in a pack for the first mile. So then around the first mile, I started to kind of pull away, because I realized that I should probably turn it up a little bit if I wanted to run the time that I wanted to run.
So that was all calculated. It's something that, now, did you talk about that with the coaches beforehand, or is that something?
Yeah.
I know your dad took credit for it. I know he, it's the massage and the working.
Sure.
So your dad takes credit for it. So, so when did you feel like you had the race in hand?
I'd say maybe around the 1.5 miles. I think I didn't really know how far, but I like to gauge if I can hear footsteps or not, and that kind of helps me figure out where people are.
Well, exactly. You say that, and I'm thinking, how in the heck do you really know that? Because I think other than one meet this year, you've won. So how you've been out in front? How do you do that? You really have that good of hearing? You can hear footsteps.
Well, if you run over gravel or cement, then you kind of.
Yeah, or if you catch the lead gator, you're good. Is that what? Is the gator. So, well, that's good. The other thing I saw today, too, and I wanted to mention, and it was both the boys and the girls' teams, is you did not leave the start-finish line until the other girls came in. And I watched the other teams, and we were really one of the very few teams. Now, I did like the camaraderie, the Archibald girls, the Wasion girls. I think you guys know everybody, right? But I was really impressed and very proud to be a Tiger today. I say that a lot. You guys made me very proud to be a Tiger today with your camaraderie and you cheering on everybody. And and actually you guys were so close to the finish line cheering people on. The umpire guy came over and said, "Good back, good back." I was like, "Oh, come on. Come on." So you guys made me very proud to be a Tiger. So talk a little bit about your teammates. We've got some other teammates. You want to introduce your teammates? And
this is Gracie Miller. She's a freshman. Sydney Miller. She's a senior. And Nathaniel Eliff is also a senior.
Yep.
And Gracie's been doing super good this year. She's a little freshman, and she's up there closing that gap. And Sydney's doing awesome too.
A little freshman.
I remember when Hope was a little freshman.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, same size, different age, whatever. Yeah.
So, Gracie, right? Yeah. Gracie, you want to tell a little bit? Talk to me about your race today. I know you took third? Fourth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the Wasion girl was in between you. But I think we went 1, 3, 4.
1, 3 was Michaela Miller.
Oh.
4 was Gracie. 5 was Sid.
Yeah. So you guys were all right together. You never left. Talk a little bit about your race. How was it being the little freshman? and running in your first NWO. Well, you ran and you won the junior high meet last year, so you're not a stranger to that type of competition. But talk about what was different today.
Well, I obviously had a lot more competition, and it was a lot more pressure because I had people around me this year, and I know like where I had to be and who I had to be around, and I just kept pushing myself, and I just didn't want people that I knew that shouldn't catch up, and I just used kind of the same thing she did with I could hear people behind me, and I just kept trying to pull away.
Okay, good. And did you try to your sister yell and scream at you and boss you around? Let her talk a little bit about what type of season you had as the senior. I think there's only 3 seniors?
4.
5 total.
4 girls, right?
Yeah. So as one of the senior leaders, what was it like for you today?
It was definitely fun winning again. Back to back is pretty cool. By myself, I just tried to get out calm and just stay consistent the second mile and then pick it up the last, half of the race to finish in a decent spot.
Now, do you boss your sister around on the course, too?
No, she's pretty fast. I don't need to.
There you go. Well, that's good. Talk a little bit about your other teammates. I know you guys have who's not here?
Michaela Miller.
Michaela
she
Miller?
was 3rd today. Yeah, she's been really consistent all year with staying up in the front and really leads as a freshman. So I think that's pretty impressive that she's able to do that.
So what's next for you guys as you continue on now? You got regional districts?
We have districts next week.
And where's that at?
Yeah,
Finley Owens. And that's a pretty flat course, isn't it, Kenny? So who's the big competition there for you guys? Toledo Woodmore? Really? Wow. Well, they're like us. They're a bunch of hillbillies running out and, go chase the cows, Hope.
These girls are on the mission. They want to put a stomp on Woodmore, make a statement, and let these big teams know in the state that, hey, we're here, we're not going away. And if you guys want to knock us down, you're going to have to knock us down.
Well, and that's something, one of the things I don't know if you guys talked about or whatever, but there's a lot of pressure on all these, especially the girls' teams, and we'll talk about the pressure, Nathaniel, that you've got. But, the pressure to get to the state, to win the state, to be there, you got a lot of runners behind you that have done a lot of things. Talk a little bit about that. Did that come into play for you guys? You want to prove a point that you belong, or?
Yeah, I think we just try to pack it up tight and get as many in the top 10 as we can to show our dominance.
Yeah, so you want to kick Woodmore's butt?
Yeah, always.
Always. Why is this like a grudge match? Did they beat you before? Or are they just talking crap? Do we have to send some boys out to rough some people up, or?
No, they're nice girls. It's just we want to beat everyone. So.
Yeah, and that's a great attitude. So.
I've got to go into the district team with an unblemished record. They have not lost a division.
Yeah, that's 2 things I did want to mention. Thanks, Kenny, for stealing my thunder. You know what? Shut up, Digger. I tell him that all the time. It's because I love him. So, yeah. So one of the things I did want to mention, and I want to make sure people know, is that you guys haven't lost a meet all year. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And so, other than I think one race, you took the individual medal, also for the girls. Yeah. Good job. So. Oh, and now we're getting questions from the peanut gallery over here. Spike Whitman's got a question.
All right. Now, what is your diet? How many times a week do you runners get to eat cheeseburgers, french fries, and Mountain Dew to wash it down?
Spike, they don't have that lean, mean broadcaster figure that we got.
You guys get to eat that way.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a good time to do it.
Well, I had my daughter, she's running around here somewhere, Marky. She ran cross country, and she had these weird things. So I'm going to ask you guys, what weird things? She used to have to have 2 eggs. She called them dippy eggs, 2 dippy eggs, and then she wouldn't eat the middle because she thought that slowed her down or something. She had these weird stuff. So do you have something weird that you?
I'm very, very superstitious about I wear everything the same and I eat the same. The night before races, I have steak and zucchini and rice every single week. And then I've been switching on my breakfast because every single thing I eat just makes my stomach hurt, so I need to figure that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, Mark, on Friday nights you can go to Hope's house for steak.
That's right. I know where to get me some steak on Fridays. So what do you have something?
Oh, yeah,
What
I
about superstitions? What do you do before every race? Do you have something?
Not
Food?
really. I don't really. I like to wear my hair in a braid a lot. And ribbons in my hair.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
She doesn't get that from coaching stuff.
No, well, yeah, Kenny, So do you have anything that you do superstitious? Something?
I'm too old now for superstition.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, girls, congratulations. The 2020-2021 season. Is it going to 21? Yeah. Well, the 2020 NWAL champions, and this is a two-peat? Two-peat. And you've won 3 out of the last 4? So I think so. So great job. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me tonight. We'll switch over to Nathaniel.
AKA Billy.
Yeah.
Billy. You know, I heard that today, and I'm like, wait a minute. Nathaniel, congratulations today, taking 3rd in the boys' race. Talk a little bit about the boys' team, and I know they've struggled a little bit. You've had some injuries. You had one major injury this year, which kind of put your scoring in jeopardy, but you've managed to take that. So talk a little bit about. Let's talk about you first. So talk about your season.
It's good so far. I've never been less than top 5 so far. My PR, close to my PRs like a good 3 times so far, or 4 times, 16:30.
Well, and that's excellent. I know one of the things that cross-country runners consistently keep track of is PRs. Did I PR today? Did I PR today? So congratulations on that. So talk a little bit about your 3rd place race. I mean, you guys were out fast. The boy from Wasion, Vernat,
Joshua.
and the kid from Bryan, boy, they took off, and you stayed with them. You paced with them. Talk a little bit about that.
I was for the first 2 miles, I stayed with them. For the 3rd one, I died off. I just had nothing left in the tank, but I just made sure that last Wasion boy that behind me never caught me. Coming on that track with that gravel on it, loose gravel.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that. Was that kind of weird running? I think you guys ran on. You ran on concrete. You ran on the road. You ran on grass. You ran on gravel.
You ran on turf.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to get in you're trying to put your foot in a certain place and you're just all over the place. It's not fun.
Yeah. No, was it tough? I mean, overall, was it tough just to switch gears like that?
Your legs are dead, so you gotta make sure each time you place your foot.
Yeah. And so, as you proceed on now in the districts, is it districts? Yeah, I got it right. Shut up. So who are you looking forward to running against at districts?
Bernat, because he's out of the genes and he's really fast. His brothers and sisters are all D1 runners.
Yep.
They're good.
Yeah, the Vernat family's pretty well known cross country circles around here. So they're going to stay in your district. Aren't they a different division?
They're different division, but
You won't see him again the rest of the year.
Yep. Yeah, you won't have to.
You won't see the Taylor kid either anymore.
Yeah, because I think Wasiana. So you'll be in. Who's Kenny? Who's the big the?
I think Tenora will be there unless they go to Ottawa.
Tenora's in Ottawa.
So
yeah.
Yeah, so you don't know yet. That's one of the things. One of the things that's always crazy about cross country, tournaments is they go, well, you go here and you go here and you go here, and it's kind of one of those things you just, as I always used to tell the kids, just shut up and run. It doesn't really matter because you guys, if you don't know it by now, you're not going to figure it out. I mean, and you guys have it down, both the boys and the girls. So, all right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming up. We got about 1 minute left in the halftime here. Jimmy needs to jump in here with some stats. But again, congratulations, and we'll follow you guys as your tournament progresses. And I thank you again for coming. Congratulations on your championship, and congratulations, Hope, on your individual championship. Thank you.
It's a big deal.
All right, we're going to run a quick commercial here. We got about 45 seconds. Well, I tell you what, Jimmy, why don't we just go into stats? And here, I'll switch your headsets.
Yeah, I need something that works there, but how about that cross-country outfit here for the Liberty Center Tigers? Getting back to football here, Western Reserve had a total of 122 yards of offense. Their passing game was 11 of 13 for 72 yards with a 7-yard average. Number 19 is their high total offense. Our Tigers had 328 yards of offense. Crew was 10 of 12 for 156 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. On the receiving end of his passes, Phillips caught 2 for 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. Matthews caught 4 for a total of 44 yards and 1 touchdown. On the rushing for the Tigers, Carter Kern had 6 rushes for 51 yards and a touchdown. Max Phillips had 8 rushes for 71 yards and a touchdown. So I guess the total stat there on offense, they had 122 yards and Tigers 328. Real good line play. A little bit on the defense. They had a fella, Jack Eaton there. He had 5 tackles, and Kerry Rhodes had 4 tackles. For us, Matthew Orr, Southmore, 5 tackles. Conrad, 4 tackles. Ethan Kramer, 3 tackles. Owen Box, 3 tackles. And probably half a dozen to more Tigers with 2 or less. But it's a swarming defense and line play, Spike.
Yeah, the one thing that really me about the offense is it's multiple-headed. I mean, Crew can roll out either way, left or right, equally as well. He's great at throwing the ball on the run or from the pocket. And with his great set of receivers, he's got a lot of options. But then now he has also added the scrambling running game. He's not afraid. Well, he never was afraid to, but now he has the acumen to go ahead and tuck it under and get some big yardage.
Makes good decisions.
Right, makes great decisions. And with the tandem of Phillips and Kern back there, Mr. Power and Mr. Speed and Quickness, you've got something that you got a tiger by the tail, let's face it.
And occasionally Dylan Matthews from wherever he lines
up.
Oh,
yeah. What another great pass receiver, and does a great job blocking out of that wingback position.
So great balance for the Tigers at this point in the season, and that's good for a long playoff run, Spike. This Firelands Conference, if that's what we got here, Fireball Conference, whatever they're called. I
like Fireball.
I got to believe they've had enough of Mac Phillips trying to tackle him, or even the line putting blocks on him, because the Tigers been having their way here. As the score, 28-0, pretty well indicates.
Yep, the power of Phillips and the elusiveness and sharp cutting and quick hitting Carter Kern. All right, so Liberty Center won the toss, deferred. They'll receive the second half kickoff as we're lined up and we're just about underway. 28-0, Liberty Center. They've got 2 people up at the 20-yard line. A squib kick that's going to bound around, picked up there at the 25. Up the right side, a little bit of running room. And twist and turn. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And the ball got away, and it lands. They're still scrambling, and the signal is that
Western
Reserve recovers.
Oh yeah, Spike, kind of a fray over there on the edge over there, and all of a sudden the ball's loose. And you know, there's some tackling sometimes. It's not a punch, but I mean they are trying to strip that ball.
Right, they're fighting for their very playoff lives, so they're going to come in here and heck bent for election, if you will, and they're going to try everything. So, like the first half, they turned it over to us for an easy score. Now they've got field position at the Tiger 39-yard line. Back to throw. Now a quarterback draw up the middle. Cuts it to the outside. Running room. Picks up about 15 still on his feet. And all the way down near the 20-yard line. A gain of about 18 yards on the play. And Western Reserve right back in business.
Oh, yeah. That was just a good, strong play by that quarterback. He probably their best athlete on the field, Spike. He can do a lot of things.
Yep, that quarterback draw has nipped to Liberty 3 or 4 times now. Now, 5 wideouts. Quarterback by himself. Throws it underneath. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's going to be hit and popped right there. Maybe a yard and that's it. Uh-oh. They're going to get a late hit flag. Liberty Center had him corralled. And
it was a single-digit number that went over there and popped him, and that was good. But then there was another help coming. And that last help, I think he probably was already out of bounds or right
and that's
on the edge.
Trouble. Your eyes are looking ahead at the 6-foot-high level. You don't know where necessarily his feet are. You know he's still standing up, and you're taught to hit, you're taught to deliver until the whistle blows and until the play is over.
Yeah.
And so you don't know where the sideline is.
Yeah, but to the point that the referees have to keep it safe, and you can't just as a habit put a whaling on somebody that's on the edge there. But anyway, sets them up pretty good here.
First and
Western
goal
Reserve.
from the 10-yard line after the walk-off. The best scoring chance for Western Reserve tonight. 5 wideouts. Quarterback by himself in the backfield, standing back at the 15-yard line. High snap, straight quarterback run right up the middle. He's going to get inside the 5 all the way down to about the 2.
Yeah, and there's a
Boy,
flag.
they gashed Liberty
Spike,
on that again.
There's a flag, and it's because of motion, I believe.
No, I think that's the marker, Jim.
Oh, the marker. All right. Yeah, that's
All
wrong
right,
color.
so they're on the 1-yard line, second and goal on the 1. Now they come up with a tight formation, 2 tight ends, 1 wide out to the wide side. They're going to give power football off the left side and into the end zone. Western Reserve, much like Liberty Center, about a minute gone, takes advantage, and they're on the scoreboard now at 28-6.
Spike, they needed that lest they be faced with the running clock the next time the Tigers scored.
That's right.
So we have a football game.
All right, so they'll be going for the single point after touchdown kick, and it'll be a straight-on kicker. Here's the snap, good. The kick goes up, and it is no good. Off to the left and short. They've got a backup kicker in the game for that. I'm surprised they even bought with that shotgun offense of theirs. I'm surprised they even go for a single point.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have a 2-point conversion attempt that could look a little better than that.
Yeah, late in the season they lost their kicker, and so now they've had to change guns. So the score, 28-6. A minute gone in the first quarter, and let's get a few of our sponsors here as we get ready for the second, our first possession of the second half. We've got KK Collision. We definitely want to mention Meyer Badenhop Insurance out of Napoleon and Liberty Center, offices all over the county. Their sponsorship tonight of this playoff game is, like we mentioned earlier, the costs go up dramatically when you get into the playoffs. Also, Kirk Chambers and Chambers Control, who is a great sponsor every year, and Sensible Treasures with Carol and Eric Whitty. Also, we've got Swanton Welding, Pisanello's Pizza. Now they're going to squib kick it. That goes just enough yardage. There's a whale of a battle for the football at the midfield stripe. And let's see. And they've got it. They say that Western Reserve got the onside kick. Still, the referees are talking about it.
Yeah, illegal touch.
Yeah, I wondered about that. They got to go 10 yards, Spike, 10 yards.
The ball went 10 yards, but they hit it before it went 10 yards.
Yeah, they were.
I didn't pick that out.
The judge was right on it.
Yeah.
He dropped the flag right where they touched it.
Wow. So Liberty Center, they hit it apparently at the 49-yard line, 1 yard short of going the needed 10. I didn't see it, but these guys picked it up.
Yeah. Well, it was a good attempt because.
Boy, and it worked.
Yeah.
And for all intents and purposes.
It didn't go far, and they were ready for it, but.
All right, Liberty Center with a wide out to this side, wing back package to this left side, crew under center, power sweep to Phillips, hitting the backfield, breaks the tackle, gets back to the line of scrimmage, but we're going to get a flag on the play from deep in the secondary. I don't know what to expect now.
I don't know either. Huh.
Yep, Carter Kern hits the deck. Wow.
Yeah, but the flag, from where it came, there's been no signal yet, but they're going to walk the Tigers back, I believe.
Yeah, Kern's still down. definitely in pain. He's kind of writhing out there a little bit. One of the Tiger coaching staff is coming out there with the trainer. Boy, this is going to be a tough blow for Liberty Center's open offense and their changes and what they've been able to accomplish now.
Was there a signal from the referees? They got Tigers for a hold.
Well, we call that block a pancake block, and they call that holding.
All right, well, they tend to Kern. Boy, I don't like this. We got a couple more coaches coming out. Let's see. We've got Karen and Jim Savage, Dave's Auto Service, Larry Black, Germ-Free Innovations with Mark and Lynn Bly, Dental Health Associates of Sylvania, Amanda Burmeister, Howard Hanna Realty, B.A. Miller and Sons Trucking, Hill Asphalt Paving, Freedom Seed and Golden Harvest with Larry Gherkin and family, Pam and Dick Leatherman. Now, Carter is sitting up, so at least that's a good sign that it's not terribly serious. Helen and Randy McClure in honor of Robbie and Jackson. Red Barn Sales and Service. The Miles family in memory of Sarah Miles. Davis Farm Services. Friends of the Library. Kay Showman. Marty and Robin Weimer in honor of Mr. Football himself, Kip Kern. And now Carter up on his feet, being assisted, standing there, getting his bearings. We've got the Snyder brothers, Kevin and Duke, Diamond Cut Custom Designs, Select Sanitation, and Liberty Dairy Bar. And, of course, Kirk Chambers of Chambers Control and Sensible Treasures, Carol and Eric Whitty. Meyer Baden Hop Insurance carrying the load tonight for our personal sponsorship. And Kern walking off with a little bit of assistance, but he's moving better than what the fear that I had that of just how badly he could have been hurt. Now he'll sit down now and get a blow and catch his breath. So the Tigers come out with a wide out to the far side, tight formation. Tight end left, Crew under center. Give to the second back, cuts it outside. Now cuts it back across the grade. Is Brecken.
Yeah.
And all the way up inside the 50-yard line and down to about the 45.
Yeah, from a 1st and 19, Spike. Got a lot of those yards back. It's be about a 2nd and 6 now.
Yep, Garrettson picked him up and laid him down, had the blockers out in front, made a great cut back to the inside, and picked up about 15 yards on the play. So that'll make it 2nd down and 7, 2nd and 6 for Liberty Center. Matthews, the wing back over on this side, wide out to this side, and a tight end right. Crew under center, gives to the second back. No play action, dropping back, has time, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. Down on the sideline, it was down around the 35-yard line.
Matthews, the intended target.
So Liberty Center in kind of that questionable 4-down territory. The ball is at the 45-yard line. They lead it 28-6.
That was about an 85-mile curve.
Yeah, that ball had some steam. So 3rd and 6 for Liberty Center. Ball at the 45 of Western Reserve. Wing back set to the left, wide out to the left, twin setbacks. They're going to run power football. Phillips off the right side, breaks one, still driving, gets down to the 41-yard line, so a gain of about 4 on the play. And now Liberty Center with a decision to make.
He ain't even hesitating. He sent him past.
That's a good spot this time, Spike.
Yeah,
He got
yep.
all he earned there.
Yep, so it's going to be 4th down, and we're going to call it 2 to go, a full 2 yards. Tigers have to get the ball. The nose of it has to get to the 39. 9:25, clock running, 28-6 Liberty Center. A play comes in from the sidelines with Patterson. He'll be a wide out to this side. Tigers with trip receivers over here to this side. Tight end right. Crew rolling left, looking. Now cuts it up, turns, he's hit, and he's going to be short.
Yep.
Great defensive pursuit by Case case, yes. Collins, Western Reserve, and they're going to stop Liberty Center. The ball will be turned over to the Rough Riders.
Well, that's the first drive the whole game that the Tigers did not keep her going, Spike.
That's right. Well, it's going to happen. So now Crew will check back onto the field as a defensive back. We knew this was going to be a ball game. You don't come out of here 5-2 for nothing, which is the case with Western Reserve. Out of the gun, straight drop. Now looks, nothing there. Now throws and overthrows his intended receiver. Pretty good coverage by Matthews out there.
Yeah, Conrad and Cameron Foster there put a lot of pressure on their quarterback. He couldn't have that extra fraction of a second that he needed.
Yeah, I agree, because that pass was too high for its intended target. You could tell he was hurried. All right, double wide out to the far side, one over here. Play action fake. Now they're going to throw it. Got a man out there wide open and overthrows him. He was wide open at the Tiger 45.
Yeah.
And that would have been dangerous. He had a chance to go all the way.
Evan Kramer just nailed the quarterback and then helped him up, Spike. And the ref saw it. I mean, hey, it was just a good, hard play. So we're getting a rush back there that's bothering this passing attack.
And that ain't the first time Kramer smacked a guy and then helped him up. All right, now straight back on 3rd down and 10. Screen play. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be a first down for Western Reserve into Tiger territory around the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was an excellent call. We had been putting a horrific rush on the quarterback, so sideline says screen pass.
And and it was perfect.
What it is, when they don't go 5 wide, Foster can play defensive end.
He has been playing.
But when they go 5 wide, he goes to the wideouts. So when they don't go 5 wide, Foster can rush.
I see. Okay. All right, now they do go to the sideline just to get a call. They make a player change. They bring in that behemoth.
Yeah.
Number 54, 6'5", 240-pound lineman.
That's a key drive for Western Reserve if they are going to get back in this game.
Yeah, Tigers lead it 28-6, 8:44. Still a lot of time here in the third quarter. Double wide out to either side. Quarterback by himself out of the gun. Rolling right. Here's pass rush. They set up another screen. That's going to work again for another dozen yards. And a late flag coming in way back behind the progress of that screen pass catch and run.
Yeah, I think that's going to go against Western Reserve here.
Captain, what was it about this Crew? Yep. Procedure about they come in from, they're not their own crew, they get picked. How does that work? Okay, all right. We got the WNDH road crew picking that signal up.
Yeah,
the Nye Boys, if you've ever heard of the Nye Boys from Melinta back in the day.
Yeah, there's a sheriff. Sheriff
Mud Nye and Kevin Nye with us tonight in the press box.
The ORN studio.
Yeah, they're part of the cell block. All right, so the end result on that illegal receiver downfield, it's 1st and 15, the ball right at the 50-yard line for Western Reserve. 8:20, clock running here in the third. Western with their typical wideout spread. They've got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Quarterback now runs a draw play. This isn't going to be so easy. He's boxed in, has to scramble the other way. Now he gets out of danger and battles all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Spike, he reminds me of Wasion's quarterback there a little bit.
Yes, a lot. That's a good point, Jim. I didn't think of that. You are spot on. And he was a lot of their offensive threat, really.
Oh, he was. And
the quarterback.
They didn't even hike him the ball in a forthright manner a lot of the game.
Yep. All right, 2nd down and 5. Ball at the Liberty 40. Wide out to this side, tight formation. They're going to run a little give off that left side. Running room, 1st down, still on his feet. Battles to the 30. And a gain of 10 yards, and now Western Reserve starting to gash a little bit here.
Yeah.
First time that quarterback's been under center.
Yeah, one of the very few times tonight.
Yeah, they must have made some pretty good adjusting there at halftime because they've come out this second half and kind of meant business.
All right, they've got the ball in the Tiger 30-yard line. They're going to run a pitch sweep to the left. A little bit of blocking. Hit right there, smack, and pow! Oh, and another. They're going to call a late hit on that? Oh, I don't know if you folks at home could see that play. I don't know. Come on, they're playing football, not pollywog leapfrog here.
No, it ain't patty cake over there.
Jeez. Well, that would have been about a yard gain, and it's going to turn into a little bit more than that.
Well, but even though the ball's going to get walked off against the Tigers, they got to maintain composure here and
doing
what they do.
Yep, they know that they're in for a ball game. Western Reserve, the way Liberty Center's popping them, that time they didn't. The officials didn't agree with it. All right, back to a double wide out to either side. Quarterback back at the 20 out of the gun. Now Bowles has to scramble right. He's going to be hit. Leaps over a tackle. He fumbles the ball. It's on the deck, and we're waiting for the signal. And Western Reserve fell on the ball, but the quarterback scrambles for about 5 yards.
That bounced back where I think he recovered his own own bobble.
He's very elusive. Oh, we're getting a few raindrops. Okay, so 2nd down and 5. Ball at the Tiger 9-yard line. Double wide out to the far side. One over here. Quarterback now keeps it right up the middle at the 10, the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. The game is tightening up here in Tiger Stadium. 6:27 to go. 28-12 with a point after attempt coming up.
Well, that was a solid drive. They got helped by a penalty, but nevertheless, Western Reserve, a good, hard drive. Quarterback making a lot of plays.
Yep. It appears that they're going to go for 2. They trail 28-12. And they come out with that double wide out to either side set. Tight end on the right, quarterback back by himself. Looks, throws over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Broken up.
Yeah, good coverage there. A couple of Tiger defenders. Matthews was one of them. Phillips and Matthews combined there to keep that pass away from the intended target.
Yeah, the Tiger defenders were coming across, one from either side. Somebody in there got in the middle of that, botched it up, got a hand on it. But Tiger fans, and of course everybody else listening in, I suppose even a few from Collins High School, the Western Reserve Rough Riders may be tuned into this. And they are back in the game, 28-12 with 6.5 minutes to go in the half. Let's get
third quarter there.
Yep, some more of our people in here. Meyer Badenhop Insurance putting this game on tonight, sponsoring for the much higher playoff costs. I want to get shouts out to Denny Barlow in Virginia Beach. My daughter and my wife, Marge, and Ryan, Sarah, and Billy Kruger, a Tiger fan. Gary Arps down in Arizona. Grandma Lubinsky, Sue Lubinsky for Brecken Garrettson. Gene Kern, Kent Michael Speece, and here's the kickoff. Low line drive, picked up there at the 30-yard line. Bobbled, now picked it up, tries to cut away. Nothing doing. And that good coverage after the bobble, and that'll give Liberty the ball at the 30, but good play there by
Josiah Johnson there.
Napoleon is tied up 14 in the third.
Napoleon tied up with that Oberlin Firelands, whatever they are, 14-14 in the third period.
Are they from the same conference, only a couple divisions?
No. All right, Tigers come out, wide out to the short side, man in motion this way. They're going to play power football. Play stopped dead. We got a procedure call against Liberty Center.
Yeah,
so all of a sudden in that first half, everything worked, everything gelled, and everything was precision and execution. And now this half, we've had a few stumbles. And Liberty Center, after the procedure penalty. We'll be looking at a 1st and 15.
Yeah, well, some credit has to be given to the Western Reserve coaches for.
Oh, yeah, they certainly haven't given up by any means. Tight formation for Liberty. Motion to the short side of the field. They're going to play power football right up the middle, and Phillips is going to pound his way up to the 30, back to the original line of scrimmage where it'll be 2nd down. We'll give him 6 yards on the play, 2nd down and 9, the ball at the 31. Into the game, Trey Patterson at a wideout over here on the short side of the field. Tigers in a power formation. They've got a wing package to the right, tight end on the right. Now motion to the short side, Crew under center. Gives that off to Phillips, and Phillips will get to the 30, and that's it.
Yeah, good penetration there, who was unblocked, Spike, so they running a slant there, and our blocking scheme didn't have that covered.
Well, and they're at a position where they know they have to gamble. There's just over 5 minutes left here in the 3rd period, and Collins Western Reserve has picked up the tempo here a little bit on defense, and they're trying to force the issue. So the Tigers looking at a 3rd and 9 from their own 31. Wide out to the far side. Trip receivers over here to the Tiger side of the field. Crew out of the gun. Straight drop. Throws it underneath. Caught by Phillips. Phillips pounds his way up the sideline. Running room. And he's out and all the way up to the 50-yard line. It'll be gain of 18 yards. Phillips caught the ball behind 2 blocking wideouts and used them to spring forward.
Yeah, kind of screen blocks out here, but counted good nonetheless. And Patterson made good contact, just enough to get his compadre past him there.
We'll
with
call
the
it a 16-yard gain. It's enough for a Tiger 1st down from their own 46. Brecken Garrettson in motion, takes the handoff around the right side, cuts it up, slips a tackle, still on his feet, still grinding and pounding, sliding and banging his way all the way down inside the 40-yard line.
Fresh legs on Brecken Garrettson there, Spike, and a nice block over there by Dylan Matthews, just enough to get him by. You know, it doesn't have to be a pancake block every time.
That's right.
If you can bother the guy to where he doesn't have a clean shot or can't really make contact, that's all it takes.
Yep, great 2nd effort and 3rd effort there by Garrettson to keep that run alive. Wide out to this side, double wing set, single set back, motion coming this way. They give to the motion man again, cuts it up inside. Running room there, Garrettson will get up or down to about the 37-yard line, a couple of yards on a tough breaking, developing play. And again, that inside running stuff, you got to keep pounding the ball, but that's what the Rough Riders know they've got to stop.
They were putting Carter Stern into a concussion protocol.
Oh, no. All right, double wing set for the Liberty Center Tigers. Crew under center with a single setback. Garrettson in motion. They're going to give it straight ahead to Phillips. Phillips powers his way inside the 35, down to the 32, but a flag on the play from the deep secondary official.
Yeah, he didn't like a block there.
Holding against the Tigers.
Hands to the face.
Is that what that arm up is? Yeah.
Well, that could well have been. All right, now the walk-off. Instead of a 2nd and 8, we're going to be looking at a 2nd and we'll call it from the spot of the foul, I assume, the walk-off. So now we've got a 2nd and 16. The ball back to the 45-yard line of the Rough Riders.
How about a pass to the tight end here, Spike?
All right, they need it. Double wing package, single setback. Now Garrettson in motion. Crew drops back, rolls right, looking upfield, throws it out there, caught at the 40, and bounds his way down. It'll be about a 10-yard gain for Liberty Center. They get a good chunk of it back.
Who caught that out there?
I believe Garrettson with his stature.
Number 48.
Yep, good job out there. Good hands, Brecken Garrettson. So Liberty Center picks up 8 on the play. They're looking at 3rd down and 8, the ball at the 37-yard line. So a good chance that this is 4-down territory for Liberty Center. Garrettson will come out, so the Tigers will come out with a multi-wide out play set. Yep, double wide out here. We got a wing back set to the right. Crew now rolling left. Looks, has time. Drops back, throws, got a man, and incomplete. Pass will go out of bounds. Liberty now with a 4th and 8.
Yeah, Chapa the target on that. And, how about Crew, veteran that he is, getting that play off without any time. There was 1 second left on the clock, and yet good execution all the way around. But comment is, if you got guys running in and out with the plays, you got to give the quarterback some time to make that work.
All right, now they're in punt formation. The ball's at the 37-yard line. Killam back to punt, standing at the 50. He's a good enough athlete if they run a fake. He'll back, and he'll get it up, a high booming floater. That's going to hit at the 8-yard line, takes a bad bounce. Tigers, they dove! They might have kept it in, but the official said the ball went over the line. Wow, what a desperation dive. What a terrific play. But it goes for naught as the official overrules that great attempt to keep it in play.
Yeah, who was it? Did anybody get the number on that play there? That looked like Garrettson?
It was 22.
Okay, 22.
Somebody had some white sleeves.
But there. We'll give him.
White sleeves?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, short sleeves.
But it was close. It was a nice
All
effort.
right, so trip receivers as they take over the ball at their own 20 with 3:20 left in the quarter. Quarterback scrambling left, tries to go up the middle. Forget about that, baby! Stopped right there! Smackarino! Quarterback was going to run another just running play, not a draw either. He was just going to run the football, but that time the Liberty Center defense.
Yeah.
That's it. Now they're moving things around.
Yeah.
5 down linemen.
Was that,
Well, even if they line up a linebacker, up on the line.
Is Devin Robinson out there once in a while? 52?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, on
he
defense.
made that play there.
Yeah, all right. Thrown over the middle. That's going to be caught at the 22 in the Liberty Center. Tigers close on that fast. He might get to the 25.
Yeah, that's 52.
But that's going to leave it third down and about 6 to go. Nice defensive close by the Tigers as they stop that reception in its tracks.
Yeah, that's 52. He's made 2 plays in a row there from his point right in the middle there. Devin Robinson.
Yep, Devin Robinson, a backer. All right, out of the gun. Rolling now to his right. Has time, throws, and it's going to be caught up there at the 35. A good shoestring tackle.
Long.
Made there by Owen Long, number 3, but had just enough open area there to get it to him and completed. And now a 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. So Western Reserve kicking up their second half heels here. 28-0 at half, and 2 touchdowns in a row makes it 28-12. Out of the gun. Nowhere to go. Quarterback has to scramble and slowed down there by
51. Kramer put the kawak to him.
And
Box,
then Box and Phillips there to close the deal. So again, the Tigers hold them to 2 yards. Nice job by Kramer to get inside.
And wrap that up.
Yeah, slow her down, and then the Tigers stop it. Minute 30 to go here in the third quarter, 28-12. Western Reserve with the ball at their own 38-yard line. Trip receivers to the wide side of the field. Quarterback now rolls that way, looks, throws up there, got a man wide open, caught at the 45, and it's going to be a first down completion after the catch and run, and that ball will be a yard into Liberty Center territory.
Yeah, and that was Chapa, who was actually blocked out there, and from his position being blocked, he was able to get up and make that play.
All right, Tigers make a couple of changes when they can, and it's turned into a track meet type of game here. 4 wideouts for the Rough Riders. Out of the gun. Now on the run, up the middle, picks up yardage, hit right there, and brought down, nose, bang, wham.
Matthews there finally.
Oh, and another late flag. Come on. That's baloney.
That may be on them. Well, you don't like it. Huh.
Boy, none of the crowd, the boos raising the roof here. Nobody liked that call, including me. That was a single-man tackle. Coach Moeller adamant, arguing profusely. Boy, that's an extra 15-yard walk-off, and all of a sudden now Western Reserve's got the ball down. Yeah, it was a single-man tackle.
So what's the beef on that? He's got his hands.
Boy,
in the
these
wrong-
crews that come in here, nobody knows anybody. It's for the birds. So, 1st and 10 at the 28. Quarterback's going to keep it around the right side. Nowhere going. That's going to be stopped right away.
Yeah, number 52 there. 62. Remember, he's been making the plays.
Owen Box makes another solo tackle, only a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9. Now they're starting to pick up on that quarterback keeper stuff. All right, double wide out to either side. The ball in the middle of the field on the 28-yard line. Out of the gun. Now throws it underneath. That's going to be caught at the 30. Tigers corral that in, and he's going to be knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of about 3 on the play.
They kind of crowded him out of bounds, which was good. They didn't put him clear down because we've been wearing flags.
Yeah, we'd have been wearing another stinking, rotten, no good yellow flag.
That was good coverage.
Well, that's
there.
the end of the third period. Liberty Center had their way in the first half, and a couple of breaks for Western Reserve, and they're battling back. They're in the game, and they've got the ball on the Tiger 29-yard line. On that note, we'll be back while the Tigers catch their breath at the break.
Hill Asphalt has been Northwest Ohio's asphalt repair specialists for 40 years. They do it all, including seal coating, striping, crack filling, and residential and commercial jobs as well. Give them a call, 419-592-8388. Hill Asphalt, your Northwest Ohio asphalt repair specialists for 40 years. Swanton Welding is a metal fabricator specializing in custom metal fabrication, clean air fabrication, dust collection systems, sheet metal fabrication, and structural steel fabrication jobs. We provide domestic and international service and offer an ISO-certified production shop. Their main facility is located in Swanton, where they provide custom fabrication and specialty services from engineering to delivery using certified welders and the most current technology. They have a history of completing very large and complex projects down to simple welding. The best equipped fabrication shops in the area allows them to complete your project on time with superb quality at a competitive rate. For more information, contact Swanton Welding at 419-826-4816 or visit them online at swantonweld.com.
All right, we're back. It's the start of the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 11. The Rough Riders have the ball at the Tiger 29-yard line. Out of the gun, straight drop. Quarterback has time. Now rolls right, still looking. Now forced to scramble. And he gets past one man, hit right there, and he's going to come up short. It's going to come up with 4th down and about 3 to go. Quarterback has been running a lot, and that time he took a pop.
Yeah,
slow to get up, but get up he does.
Yeah, man, every play there on offense, that guy's been pretty much the whole show. Everybody's working hard for him, but wow.
All right, so now it's 4th down and 4. The ball at the Tiger 22. They've got a double wide out to the wide side, ball on the right hash. Quarterback out of the gun.
He needs a timeout.
They've got 5 seconds, and now, they're going to call a timeout. The quarterback is hurting. Yeah, I didn't get the number, but boy, did he get banged back there on that last scramble.
Yeah, and no flag on that. I didn't see it.
Could have been Dylan Matthews, captain thinks, got him. All right, we want to mention again Meyer Baden-Hop Insurance, the spearhead sponsor for tonight and the expensive action, you might say. I wanted to get shout-outs to Bill Bowser, cameraman, who's home on the mend, waiting for him to get back. Roger Meyer, longtime Tiger fan. Al Simbola, an old buddy who's listening in tonight. Jack Speece, who used to play in a band back in high school days. Let's see. I can't think of it now, but listening in from Naples, Florida, we've got Jim Marker, class of 60. Wasn't that in your class,
Yeah,
Jim?
yeah. He's also known as Norak.
Norak, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lonnie, the Bonner Dissip listening in. Also Kent Michael Speece and Gene Kern.
Tom Fry, home recovering for knee replacement.
Oh, my. Tom Fry, yeah, at home listening in. Tom, a long-time Tiger fan and cohort. We want to mention Grandma Sue Lubinsky for Brecken Garrettson. Gary Arps in Arizona. Billy Kruger listening in. And Denny Barlow out of Virginia Beach. Here we go now. 4th and 4 on the Tiger 22. There was movement. They didn't get it. They run a power sweep. He's in the backfield. He stopped short. They nail him in the backfield. What a terrific effort by, let's see, 17 Matthews.
And 57, Owen Johnson.
Owen Johnson, 57. They came to the front. They made a play when the Tigers needed a play made.
Oh, they did. The penalty bug was helping the Western Reservers on this drive, but the defense rose to the occasion when it counted here, Spike.
Well, that's how you earn your Tiger stripes, and boy, they're seeing it on high in the glory land now. Kip Kernan, all the boys, Duke Overmeyer listening in and loving all this. A wide out to the far side. They're going to run power football with Phillips straight up the middle. He's going to grind his way across the 25 and up to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of linemen downfield there with him, which means they're throwing blocks. Number 57 there on that one, Owen Johnson.
All right.
Others, it's just a wave of black shirts just parting the sea there, which is the white and blue.
Yep, a gain of 6 on the play. Tigers come out now with a wide out. Patterson, I believe, to the far side. A double wing package, single setback. Garrettson in motion. They're going to give it to Phillips on power football around the left side. Cuts it up inside a block. Now outside. He gets up around first down territory. Brought down there. A gain of 4. It'll be a Tigers first down.
I think it took a little starch out of the Western Reserve boys
Jim,
when they couldn't consummate that drive a little further. Moons.
It's Muenz.
Yeah, Jude
Muens.
His name is June.
June?
G-U-N-E.
I'll tell you, June's a hard-nosed fella out there.
Yes, he is.
He's an 11th grader that's worth his salt out there.
He's been made some terrific runs. He's been smacked around, and he keeps getting back up. All right, wing package right. Now motion this way. They're going to fake the play action or fake the handoff play action. Crew has to scramble. Now throws it up there, and that's going to be intercepted at the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, with 9:48 left in the fourth quarter, they're not going away.
Yeah.
Right back with another opportunity.
Yeah, there's a guy that got his hand on that ball, so it was less than a ruptured duck, Spike.
June months, okay.
Jude.
Yeah, that's what we got on our program here.
Yeah, Jude months, okay.
Messages that said it was pronounced differently, but the guys over there said no.
Okay, well, we tried to decipher that out of the program. All right, hey, that's fine with me. All right, so 9:48 in the game. 28-12, Liberty leads, but the Western Reserve Rough Riders throw the screen pass, a lot of running room on his feet, and panging his way down around the 15-yard line to pick up a 14 yards.
Yeah, Owen Long saving a big deal right there. I mean, it was a good gainer, but he knifed in there behind all that blocking that was ahead and got him stopped.
Yeah, that screen pass has worked well for the Rough Riders. All right, they set up with trip receivers to the wide side of the field. And we're going to have some procedure there.
Yeah, they're going to call it on them.
That defensive shift scared them.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, the defensive shift. And they all of a sudden switched gears, and somebody got a little flustered on that offensive side.
Well, then nice to get them walking backwards 5 yards here once in a while.
All right, well, that'll make it 1st and 15. The ball back to the 21, but still dangerous territory for the Liberty Center defense. Boy, you never can count your chickens, Jimmy. You know the old saying there.
Oh, a half does not make a game.
Yeah. All right, trip receivers to the wide side. Quarterback straight drop. Now rolls right, steps up, throws it down. Throwback pass. That's should have been caught. It was bobbled at the 10, goes incomplete.
Yeah.
That would have given them, they'd have got probably a dozen yards on the play. It would have left them.
Yeah, he was
3rd and short.
He was trying to get those yards before he totally caught the ball.
Yeah. Our receivers so far have done well at catching the ball, maybe not so much for the Rough Riders. Now handoff on a draw straight up the middle, still going inside the 10-yard line, down near the 6, and that's going to be a first down.
Here comes a
and
flag.
Another late flag from the deep secondary referee. Ouch!
He's pointing at the Tigers here. Yeah? Oh, he picked it up.
No, he's picking up the flag, but Liberty Center still got gashed.
They did get
And
gashed.
now they're waiting for the ruling and the ball. Well, still not sure. The referee's conferring around the 10-yard line. Boy, the Liberty Center crowd hostile now. There has been some questionable stuff here. An explanation given to the Tiger coaching staff. They accept it. And the end result means now 3rd down and 2 from the Tiger 8-yard line. 4-down territory. They're going to run a tight formation, 1 wide out. Power off the left side, running room inside the 5, and that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, good trip
for Western
up by
Reserve.
number 3, Owen Long. Got an arm on that guy that got him kind of trip spike, or that might have gone.
Yeah. 8:50 and clock running. Way too much time left in this game if you're a Tiger fan. 28-12, but the Rough Riders on the march. Give to the second back on the left side. He's hit there at the 4, and not too much running room there. Maybe a yard, and that's it.
Yeah, plenty of help there, but I'm telling you, Owen Long is playing some hard-nosed safety. When he sees where that ball coming, he's bringing it.
Yes, some great Tiger defense up front. All right, I wouldn't be a bit surprised on 2nd and goal from the 4. They've showed the run the last few times. This looks like it could be a little play action or a rollout time. Out of the gun, quarterback hands it right up the middle. No, I was wrong, and he is, let's see. Yep, he's into the end zone. It's another a Western Reserve touchdown, 28-18. Wow. Well, a big 2-point conversion here coming up. The attempt by Western Reserve.
The Rough Riders.
Yeah, the Rough Riders. There's another Western Reserve, Warren Western Reserve, but
I think
immaterial.
There's Case Western, too,
yeah.
somewhere.
All right, now this is a big one here. Liberty with a lead of 10. They're going to go for 2. 5 wideouts, now rolling right. Looks, throws over the middle, and caught. No, it's incomplete. Tigers hit him at the last second.
Yeah, number 3 or 2. That's Crew.
Crew in there. Hit him as the ball got to his hands. Knocked it away. And now Liberty Center with a 2-possession lead with 8 minutes to go. They're on top, 28-18 in a game of 2 halves. The first one belonged to Liberty. This one belongs to the Rough Riders from Collins High School, Western Reserve.
Yeah, Tigers need to get some clock used up on a nice drive and then get something to show for it.
All right, let's get some sponsors here. Meyer Badenhop Insurance running the show tonight for the playoff action. Also, we've got Kirk Chambers of Chambers Control. Sensible Treasures with Carol and Eric Whitty. KK Collision. Swanton Welding. Pisanello's Pizza. Karen and Jim Savage. Dave's Auto Service. Larry Black. Germ-Free Innovations with Mark and Lynn Bly. Dental Health Associates of Sylvania. Amanda Burmeister, Howard Hanna Realty. B.A. Miller and Sons Trucking in Liberty. Hill Asphalt Paving. And now the onside kick. And I don't know if it went 10 yards or not. There's a scramble for the ball. I don't know.
Hey, that was illegally touched by them on the wrong side of the 50.
But I don't see that signal being made by the officials, Jim.
Well, it ought to be made.
Yeah, I agree. I believe that ball was touched more obviously than the last one.
How about replaying our...
And it's Liberty Center's football! Yeah. Wow, the Tigers came out of that scrap at the bottom of the pile, and somebody yanked it away. The ball right at the 50.
But again, there's a sign, a legal touch. A big lineman got his paw on that at least a yard early. The kicker.
All right, now.
Boy, you can't blame them for trying. They're pulling out all the stops and everything they do, but, boy, the rules say it's got to go 10 yards before they can touch it.
Well, what they did, and that's the end of it. But the thing, the Rough Riders and the coaching staff, they did not quit at halftime.
Right.
As we could very well see, so give them a lot of credit.
We have to, Spike. They made some adjustments and kind of shut our offense down for the most part.
All right.
Plus the penalties that
Now,
got in there on
Liberty
us.
Center has got to come through. They've got to put it together and put a drive up. This is for not just this game, but for games in the future. All right, wing back set to the right, wide out to the left, Crew under center. He'll give it to Phillips off the left side. Phillips cuts from the right to the left. He breaks away at the 30. He's got everybody beat. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5. It's a Liberty Center Tiger 50-yard touchdown. That broke the game. This ball game is just about over. 34-18. Liberty comes right back. Puts an exclamation on it, and now Liberty Center in control.
Well, I'm kind of liking our chances, Spike, but there's no question they were up to try and stop a line plunge. They had everybody within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. Once the blocking got him started, he has speed.
He found a sliver through that left side, made a great cut back to the right into the glory land. Here's the hold. The snap good, the hold good, the kick is up by Killam, and once again, good!
Didn't take much time, but we like the result. That's a little breathing room now.
Yep, Ori Killam now, 33, or Asa Killam, excuse me, old habit.
No, Ori.
Yeah, Ori
that
too. But Asa, 33 out of 38 extra point kicks on the season.
How about Dad kill him, Mom kill him? Heck, Roger Carpenter, a grandfather there that's just about busting his buttons this year.
You betcha.
And Jeremy, his dad's family from Alabama. Bing, bing, bing.
All right. Welcome Alabama up here to Liberty Center football.
Yeah.
All right, boy, that puts a little breathing room back up on the scoreboard. Liberty Center leads it 35-18 with 8 minutes left in the game. Woo, Jimmy, that got too close for comfort. Had that onside kick went the other way.
I know, Western Reserve was coming.
All right, now Killam will set to kick off. From the 40, here we go. A high end over end booming kick all the way back 2 yards deep in the end zone. Forget about it.
Yeah.
And Spike, the wind is blowing against it.
Yeah, that wind at best is a crosswind, yeah. There you go. That's not wind aided. That is power. Woo! Well, you can breathe easy if you're a Tiger fan, but I'll tell you what, there won't be any backing down by that.
Can she get him up
orange
here?
and black, and the Tigers coaching staff will not be taking it easy here. Wauseon, we've got a Wauseon leads 15-14.
In their playoff game.
15-14 over Clyde.
So what about Archibald?
Colonel Crawford.
Archibald won their game.
All right, back to throw. Lost it out there along the sideline, high and over the head of the intended receiver, incomplete.
Oh, some hard.
Archibald won their game as we certainly expected.
Some hard rushing Tigers there. We're finding a way to get some.
Bryant got beat.
Some pressure on that quarterback, and that's just a good deal.
All right, so they come out, double wide out. Each side, quarterback now gives it on a draw play off the right side. Good solo tackle from behind.
Number 11.
Made by
Foster.
Who's 75? He's in the game now. That's,
Landon Bockelman, number 75.
Yeah, that's that highly touted freshman from Freedom Township, Bockelman. So good place for him to get some experience here.
Big guy out there.
Yeah. All right. Trip receivers to the wide side. Dropping back. Looks to throw. Underneath. Got a man on the crossing route. Over his head and incomplete.
Yeah. Owen Long and Foster on the rush there.
Yeah. Yeah, Long with good coverage, and Foster helped create the incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th down.
All right.
And it was 7:21 to go. I really don't think they'll punt.
Yeah, I believe that quick score took the starch out of them a little bit here.
17-point lead for Liberty Center. Well, they're back in punt formation at 4th and 5. The line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
He could short snap it. Nobody's covering number 7 here.
And so I believe.
Were we? No wonder number 7 was open.
All right, a timeout. We'll turn it over to the squad.
Choose Amanda Burmeister, your local Howard Hanna real estate expert, to help you buy or sell your home today. Amanda utilizes the most advanced technology in real estate to sell your home faster and easier and for more money. Are you ready to make the move? Call 419-494-2102 to connect with Amanda now.
Ten left in the game. Ball at their own 40-yard line. Quick shout out to Meyer Batenhop Insurance for thanking them for sponsoring, being the super sponsor for this game. Also Kirk Chambers, Chambers Control, Sensible Treasures, Carol and Eric Whitty. All right, so Liberty Center comes to the line of scrimmage. They'll have a wing-back package set to the left, tight end on the left, and double wing back, one wide out over here. Power football to Phillips off the right side. Now up the middle, cuts to the left, breaks a tackle. Still going and blasting his way all the way down near the 40-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about nearly 20 yards. Again, like Jim pointed out earlier, Western Reserve putting everybody up at the line of scrimmage. They know what to look for, and Liberty Center knows what to throw at them.
It's a gamble, and if it works, then they live to another down. But boy, you can pop those. And
clock continuing to move now, under 7 minutes. 35-18 Liberty Center. They had a comfortable lead, and all of a sudden got the fear put in their eyes. Now they're back on top by 3 scores. Power football off that right side to Phillips. Phillips pounding inside the 40. Garrettson, that was Garrettson. That was power football running. Boy, Garrison's a big man in a small stature.
Number 48.
Picked up 5 tough yards into the teeth of that stacked defense. We'll give him 6. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. Patterson wide out over here. Tigers with a wing set to the left, tight end on the left. Under center. Now give again. This to Phillips. Phillips off the right side. Makes a cut back to the left. Still going. Breaks a tackle. Now cutting to the outside. Going down the sideline. Breaks one tackle. All the way down to the 10-yard line. What a scintillating 25-yard burst. Wow. Phillips just won't go down.
And to that point, we just got the word that he has 263 yards, 169 yards rushing, and 3 passes for 94 yards.
Wow.
So Phillips has got
263 all-purpose. Wow, that was prior to that. So that was about a 25-yard gain. So he is up around, let's see, he's got to be up around 190. Yep. 190 yards rushing. So 5.5 minutes left. Ball at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers. Here is the give up, power football up inside. I believe that was Phillips. Phillips up the middle and then gets down to about the, the 7-yard line maybe.
But
right now, the Liberty Center Tigers have the clock on their side. 198 right now. Ball is at the 7. 5 minutes and clock running here. Boy, Jimmy, we thought for a while it was going to be a running clock, but not to be, not by any means. All right, wing package to the left, wide out to the right, crew under center. Here's the give, and the ball, no, play action, wide open, caught there. It's a Liberty Center Tiger Tiger touchdown! I believe that was Phillips.
Yeah,
Phillips out of the backfield.
that makes 4.
100 yards receiving and 200 yards rushing.
Wow. Yeah, 100 yards receiving, 200 yards rushing. Tiger fans, you're witnessing a rare feat by one gargantuan, terrific football player.
Max Phillips getting it done tonight as a Tiger. Got a lot of help from his friends.
Yes, sir. All right. Here's the snap. It's good. The crew hold is good. The kick up by Killam is good again. Ori Killam. 6 out of 6 extra points tonight. The value and that commodity continues to roll along. And now the Tigers have opened up a 42-18 lead over a game Western Reserve Rough Rider squad. 4:46 left. We'll turn it over.
Dental Health Associates, where it never hurts to smile. This is Dr. Bill Hutzinger.
Hi, Dr. Bill. This is Dr. Bill Hutzinger of Dental Health Associates, where it never hurts to smile.
Okay, this is weird.
Well, I had to call someone to make a dental appointment. Who else was I going to call?
Good point. So how can I help? Me.
Well,
Crawford. That's the team that's ranked second, I believe, in our behind Archibald in our bracket, and that's who the Tigers will match up against tomorrow night. We will travel to next Saturday, to Colonel Crawford. All right, down now, the kick to the 1 yard line. Return up there all along the right hash mark. Now cuts to the left, right into the hands, and the Tigers gang tackle him. 5 tacklers there to own that job.
Yeah.
First hit by Owen Long, I believe.
Yeah, number 3 was trying to peel that ball loose from him there, but still was in big part of the tackle there.
Boy, just when you think the game was won and then you think, oh boy, look out, and now the Tigers have exploded for 2 more touchdowns in this fourth quarter. 4.5 minutes to go. 1st and 10 for Western Reserve at their 16-yard line. A little bit tighter formation, 3 wideouts. They're going to run a little draw to the fullback. He gets up maybe to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be just about all. Liberty Center just has been tougher against that in the second half, that draw play.
That was Owen Box put kibosh to that right there.
Now, Box having a great game, in the tackle department there.
And he's a sophomore.
Yeah, and a sophomore to boot.
And now he's got Bachman up there.
Yeah. All right, give on just a power play up or quick hitter up the middle and all the way up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 12 for the Rough Riders, and that'll be a 1st and 10.
Yeah, finally Dylan Matthews got him lassoed.
Yes. All right. So with a tight end to the right, they're going to throw underneath the pattern, looking to get it out, and caught at the 30-yard line. Tigers got a couple of peels in on that receiver as he grabbed it. It'll be a short gain.
I don't know. Owen Long was over there as well. I don't know. Yeah.
All right, so Western Reserve comes out with a double wide out to the wide side, out of the gun.
Yeah.
Here's the drop. They're going to throw the home run ball up there. It's going to be battled for, and a great defensive play, nearly picked off on a great effort. Yeah. Was that Garrettson?
Brecken Garrettson. Yeah, he just about had it. And
Garrettson's had a good game tonight.
Yeah.
Offensively and defensively, both. 3:11 on the clock, 3rd and 9 as it stopped now. 3rd down and 9 from 30, back out of the gun. They're going to give it on a draw off the left side, running room up the middle, and pops his way forward across the 35 and up to the 38.
Yeah, Matthews on the final end of that, but some others had something to do with it as well.
4th and 1 for Western Reserve. 2:52, all that's left on the clock. This game got close at 28-12, and they had the ball on inside our 10, and all of a sudden now, as they're going to run a power play up the middle and met right at the 40, and that's going to be just enough to move the chain.
Evan Kramer right there to say, hey, that's just about enough.
Yep, Kramer with a great stop. They only got a yard, but that's all they needed. 2.5 minutes left. 1st and 10 for Collins, Western Reserve from their own 40. Quarterback with snap, rolling right, now up, throws it downfield again. They battle for the ball. And incomplete again. Great coverage.
Yeah, Long.
Single digit. Owen Long, yeah.
Long was there, and also Gerritsen over there helping as well. But the quarterback got the ball there. The receiver had one arm on it.
A very difficult catch to make, and that's another great coverage play by Long. 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped, 2:18 to go here in this second round of the playoffs game, with Western Reserve traveling to Liberty Center, about a good hour and a half drive. All right, handoff off the right side. That runs into a stacked house over there, and Liberty Center
or getting up from that play.
Ground. Or on another good play.
57 as well. That would be Owen Johnson.
Colley checking into the game, number 55. Tigers continue to run fresh bodies in and out. So 3rd down and 9 for Western Reserve. Clock under 2 minutes. Back to throw, under pressure, dumps off the screen, hit right away, and they're going to knock it loose. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I'd say the Tigers had that screen. They've seen enough of that.
Colley, in on the play. We also had number
35 was there
Riley
as well.
Weaver in there, number 60. And who else?
Matthew Orr, number 35. Okay, Kramer coming in there. Oh, shoot, a lot of fellas.
All right, clock stopped with 1:43 left. 4th and 9, and Western Reserve back in punt formation. Tigers with 10 people in the so-called box, and a flag on the play. They get the punt off. That's going to float high.
And that should be movement on.
Take a Western Reserve roll down to the 25.
Should be movement on Western Reserve, I believe, Spike.
Okay.
But a flag over here by the sideline.
All right, they're talking about it over there. 1.5 minutes left in the game. 42-18 Liberty Center, as they'll be moving on.
Yeah.
And they'll be taking on Colonel Crawford next week.
What?
Down by Bucyrus, Captain said. That's over there, down that way on Route 30. Yeah, no sense fooling around. Let's run the clock out and get this thing over with. Yeah, we certainly hope that Carter Kern only has that. You said he had a concussion. They're looking for it. Yeah. All right. So Liberty Center is going to have to snap the ball maybe 3 times. That's right, Evan Holgrave, who has been out. There's a starter that'll be back for Liberty Center. Boy, you certainly hope that.
He's home watching.
Yeah.
Evan Holgrave.
Yeah, Evan, good to hear that you're watching, and we'll see you next week. Now they run the power pitch this way. Cut back up through the middle. Good burst of speed. And I believe that's one of the Cruz boys. That was Orr, okay.
Yeah, Matthew Orr. Who will the Tigers play next week? Anybody have an inclination?
Colonel Crawford.
All right.
That's who we match up with.
Where will that be?
That will be at Colonel Crawford.
Bucyrus.
Yep. We're out here in this.
Okay.
Yep. There'll be 8 teams left in our bracket.
Well, now we're getting down to playoff football here, right?
Yep. Minute 17, clock running. Tigers letting the play clock get all the way down now to 5. Crew under center, takes a knee. And the clock will continue to run. And, of course, Western Reserve is not going to call a timeout at this point.
Yeah.
Clock under a minute. Second down and 12 for Liberty Center.
Why their coach has been standing on the field most of the night.
Yeah. Clock continues to run. Liberty Center now will pick up their sixth win in a row.
Yeah, Tigers playing at a high level, Spike.
Yep. Clock at 34, 33, play clock at 3. They take the snap and the knee. And now the play clock will far exceed the play clock will under level. And that was the last snap of the game. The Liberty Center Tigers take the field in victory as they put up 42 against a very game, especially after trailing by 28-0 score, a very game Western Reserve squad. But the Tigers prevail with their power, prowess, execution, and just good football playership.
A lot of acumen out there.
Yes. All right. We've had a long night. I don't believe